Yeah, y'all already know what's going down again, man. It's Friday night, man. It's Fat Nasty Podcast,
That's
man.
right.
I want half for the belly game, boys. Let me put my belly on your butt.
Let me put my belly on
We're
your
in full
butt.
effect in this bitch tonight, man. We kicking shit, man. We got some good people in here tonight, man. What we do on Fat Nasty?
It's a ladies' night, man. We got
ladies' night. Yeah, we got two ladies.
Yeah, ladies.
They might get mad at us tonight. I might say some shit. They like, nah, he ain't really did it like that. No, I'm just saying. Look. Now, we got two ladies, man. They look like they living their best life. You know what I'm saying?
Shit show.
Got music, you know, y'all entrepreneurs. That's what you know. So we let y'all sell yourself, man. So we go around, let everybody introduce themselves. Tell us your IG. Tell them where they can find you at. Tell them what you're doing. If you
What
pimping,
you got going on?
you got OnlyFans. If you singing, whatever the fuck you got going on, man. Let us know.
As
Long as we ain't fucking with no kids, man. You fuck with the kids, we can't fuck with you, man. For real, if I ever get a nigga a fat ass, he's like, yeah, man, I'm transporting kids. I'm like, hey, cut the camera, man. This shit over,
We
man.
fucking that nigga up.
Yeah, we gonna jump him. H, that's why I said, H, cut the camera.
Yeah, we
so we go ahead and get
up.
this shit together. Hey, man, shout out to my team, man. We hit 1,000. We got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, man. Shout out to my team, man.
Yeah, we 1,000 subscribers in.
1,000 subscribers in.
So now we need y'all, everybody watching this shit, press that fucking bell and that button. Subscribe,
so
please.
We can feed little Nat. She out here, you know what I'm saying? We want to be on that little TV show.
Everything is vital.
Yeah.
Every view, everything is counted for now. So it's not, if you really want to support us, it ain't about no money or no buying, no nothing. Click that shit, man.
Click that shit.
You
ain't even got to watch it.
That's
Just
all it's
click.
about. Click in. Just boom,
click.
send it to somebody.
And go make sure y'all go follow my people I have on my show, man, because they got shit that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit about, man. It's about helping. Like what they said.
Support
I ain't popping because
you
you ain't post my shit. You ain't post my shit yet. That's why we ain't popping yet, because you ain't post my shit. You know what I'm saying? So post your people's shit. If they got some shit going on, because you know what? Our biggest supporter be a nigga we never met.
Yeah, strangers.
You know
Strangers make you rich. You don't be
yeah.
your family or your friends. And niggas get so mad at the people close to them, like, damn, why you don't even need to really be worrying about them.
Right.
It's like getting out to these people, because all the stranger people who, because they find liking into you just off of what you really got.
Right. The
trying
nigga
to
want the
fuck with
hookup. He like, well, I can't get 2 hoodies for the 40. Like, damn, nigga, I couldn't get 2 hoodies for the 40. You know
that's a co-op fact, too.
Yeah.
That's a co-op fact.
A nigga pull up and fuck with your campaign. He gonna fuck with your shit. When you going Neiman and shit, you can't get no hookup with them folks shit. Them folks don't. I don't give a fuck what you buy. You is not getting no tax off or nothing. If you ain't got that $2, if that bitch come up to 1,002.
Even if you missing thread or a button missing, them folks say, oh, I can't sell you this. Ain't no discount.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if this a defect. Oh, just go get you another one.
Hey, Marcus, you in the back?
Nigga be like,
bring that.
This the last one. This the last one.
Hey, Marcus, are you in the back? Bring the bag out, man. We need another one. Oh, we don't got no more. All right, he won't get these ones then. No discount. For real. You get what I'm saying? So fuck with your people, man. That's what we're here for, man. That's why we're doing this shit.
Shout out to Boosie, too, because Boosie just put, his shit going big right now.
Yeah, shout out to Boosie, too.
Boosie put his movie out, and he charging a dub for it. To watch a movie, you got to pay a dub.
I'll pay a dub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like people, y'all support niggas to go buy everything and do it, but nigga won't drop $20 to support and watch a movie this man just put together and did on his own.
Right.
It's like, but you want to go buy all the Louis that support these folks, but
that don't support you.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn. And it's crazy.
Yo, y'all know the craziest shit, y'all? I'm about to tell y'all some crazy shit. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all of them niggas have no commercials.
No.
And niggas still sell out every week.
Every black man is a commercial. Every nigga who go get that, he's a walking commercial.
That's
we
real
need commercials
shit.
for. All these niggas in these rap videos, commercials.
If y'all think about the big Mercedes, like the big trucks and the G-Wagon and all that, they have no what's your name, bro.
Niggas.
They have no what's your name.
We the biggest walking advertisers in the world.
They don't have no what's your name at all. So
walking advertising in the world.
So like help a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? We around here, we posting every day, all that, man. Fuck with us, man.
Niggas sitting up in them office like, yeah, fuck it. What we need our advertisement for? What we need a commercial? You see all them niggas.
Right. That's crazy.
Videos. Anybody who rock the latest Gucci, Louis or something, if a fan look like, oh, I need that. Or I got to be rocking that. Or I got that, or a purse, or whatever it is.
Right.
That's a trend. Fashion. It's like what we need commercials for. Why we spending? You got to think them budgets on them commercials be $1 million budgets, $2 million just to run a commercial or to be put on certain platforms. They're like, why we spending that extra money? And these people gonna do it. And we still gonna see. Crazy. We gonna reach our goal. It's gonna get hit.
Mm-hmm.
What we doing it for?
But it all go back to society. And the things they put on people, they feel like, oh, you make $100,000 a year. This is what you should be wearing. This is what you should be driving. This is how you should look.
Right.
When the reality of the situation is, Walmart. I don't know, y'all go to Walmart. Walmart got some fire shit this season. Like,
no, they got you at Polo Assassin in Walmart now. Word to my mama it is. Word to my mom. And I remember Polo Assassin used to be like your real stores.
Yeah.
That shit in Walmart now.
And the crazy shit is, like you said, it's like, yo, you
Polo
making
Assassin in
100,000.
Walmart now.
You supposed to be wearing this, but what if niggas, if the
If you
top
look at
artists go and say, yo, Nate got a brand. If it's Fat Nasty, like, yo, we got Fat Nasty merch, and it's the top artist who on top. He said, yo, I ain't rocking nothing but Fat Nasty shit in all my videos. Don't you think our shit going through the roof? Because now everybody say, I want Fat Nasty. So it's like, yo, but people be so caught like, I can't be wearing it. I got to have.
I ain't gonna lie.
Louis,
I seen the illest shit when we just went to we was in New York last week. Motherfuckers rich as fuck. Rocking around and like, you'll never know their shoes, you'll never know their jeans, none of that shit. But you can know these niggas got a bag. For real. We just seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that shit crazy.
People don't spend their money. So they're not wasting their money on certain things. Yes, they like nice things. They may do nice things. But when it comes to daily purchases, it's not what people think.
If they buy, you know what them people buy, what they nice shit be? It be suits. It be motherfucking like, yo.
A house?
Yeah, a house. It be like shit in your kitchen, like, yo, shit like that. Shit that has something like, it's like clothes. They not giving them.
Have like longevity. Like
they not spending it on that. But the average nigga, like, man, I got to be fly. I got to be fucked.
I need shorty over there with the little light skin. Hey, girl.
Going to the over here. I'm at the Gucci. I'm at the grocery store. If I ain't fresh, I got on Gucci flips. If I'm in a, if I'm
I
in
ain't
a
gonna lie. I buy designer flip flops. They come.
they are.
Fabrics are definitely good.
Yeah, I'm not tripping on because I like designer shit. I ain't gonna front.
I ain't rich. I ain't made it yet.
Yeah. But I don't tweak or OD.
Living on my budget, though. I'm living on my budget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We all like nice shit. But I'm one that still support other brands and shit too. Upcoming shit. Like, yo, I wear this shit. Love up my man. I wear this shit every week. Just like, yo, people that do shit, I put on. Like, yo, I like to support.
I support all my niggas that wear
facts.
like that got some shit going on.
I wear that shit.
I'd rather buy their shit than buy somebody else's shit.
That's a fact. My man, shout out to Jay, who was just saying
YG. YG got it.
2R. His shit, we rock that shit heavy. Anything he put out, we cop.
Well, we support, because you know what I'm saying? I want niggas to support my brand. So we kicking it so hard, we forgot to do it, man. So we're going to start with you, Miss Lady. Introduce yourself. Tell them your IG. Tell them what you got going on. She don't even live here, neither, y'all. So don't get in her shit. She don't even live here. She just visiting.
I'm just visiting.
They definitely going to be in your DM.
Yeah, they is. Who was Shorty from the other night?
Oh, they already been hit when the flyers went up. Both of y'all like, yo, who? I'm like, yo, son, stay off my phone.
That is
crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, first, thank you for having me.
Oh, man, we appreciate you,
this
man.
is really awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm excited to be here. My name is Santi Rabbani, and that's Santi Rabbani on Instagram. SantiRabbani. If you want to follow me on Instagram. And I'm here, to just, express my views about, what's going on out here in the world with y'all. And share some of my insight from the things that I've been doing, traveling and being in different countries and learning. So I want to share that with all of the viewers.
How is that? So where you living at right now? Let the viewers know.
So I'm currently living in Guangzhou, China, which is southern China. It reminds you like of LA. So
for real?
Yeah, it's so
wow,
nice.
That's crazy.
Nice palm trees. We're not too far from the beach. So it's a nice vibe, very high tech. Being in China, they're extremely high tech. Everything is very convenient. By your phone, money's on your phone, pay your bills on your phone, rent on your phone. Everything is scanned on your phone. So
that's crazy.
Everything, health, everything is on your phone. So it's definitely
all this shit say made in China.
Yeah.
Absolutely, everything is.
You say when you look at them Timbs made in China,
and you get a bit of a $10.
Yeah. So George, China. That's dope. So how's it living over there? Like,
I mean, like.
Cause like nigga, like we in the United States. Like how you adjusted that? How long you been over there?
So I've been there for 2 years.
Wow, that's dope.
You speak Chinese?
I do not speak Chinese, but I can communicate when I need.
Is that the language? That what it's called?
So if I was to introduce myself in a classroom or to somebody,
tell me what the fuck you say.
Hold on, that's the way you say it. Do you speak Chinese? Is that the language?
Yeah, Chinese or Mandarin.
Okay, man. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the dictionary.
Everybody say Chinese.
Nigga say that Mandarin, nigga, you too deep. Speak Chinese, bro.
Listen,
I'm trying to figure it out.
Listen, forget about what they talking about. I want to ask all the question that all the women on here's one to ask, do you got the hookup with the hair and the wig?
Heard you.
You know. I know. Okay, great.
I'm definitely in the city where everything is like made.
Oh, for real?
I'm one of the biggest cities where everything is made.
Oh my God, let's pop this
Don't
fucking
get mad
thing
at me
out.
if I'm blowing you up.
And everything.
No,
You know I'm an artist, so I gotta. You know,
We're just gonna edit that part out because we can't let everybody know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're just gonna edit that part out because everybody gonna be in your DM talking about, oh yeah, you the loop. This shit's for fat ass exclusive.
But it's not for free.
Oh, there you go.
For
real. There you go.
Some products in.
Oh no, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing for free. Shit.
Nothing in life free.
Right. That's hard though.
That's a
But
fact.
I would love to be a connect for my
Yeah,
people
for sure.
Right.
For sure.
from
That's
from
hard.
here to China, because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of moves being made over there, and it's a lot of black people over there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of black people over there. That's why, like, for me, like.
So it's like chilling then. So it's cool.
It's cool. I mean, it is. I mean, it's a little different. It's a lot of Africans.
Hey.
China?
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Come on, man. You know the Chinese niggas.
Them niggas love to work one.
Yeah.
Damn.
African niggas going where the
They
money at.
find out every time. Where's that? From America to China?
Yeah.
I
Africa
thought
to
you told me
China.
it's mad Africans in China.
African niggas
Them
lit.
niggas don't skip a beat.
Beat. That was nothing.
They come from money though, man. They try to talk.
They've been doing this for a long time.
Time,
Yeah,
right.
fact.
For
They've
real.
been traveling for a long time. They've been living in places.
They
for
know
a
how to
long
get
time.
money, son.
Yeah, because like even like when I went to Italy, I was surprised. Like I saw a whole bunch of Africans in there, and all they speak is their native language and Italian. So it's like the Africans is everywhere, just like the Chinese. The Chinese
Africans
is
is fucking
everywhere.
It is.
The Africans.
Word to my
are
mom,
everywhere,
y'all got
and
Chinese niggas running the best spot down here, American Deli. You would think it's some niggas running it.
No, okay, now listen. This
For real, y'all got like fucked up.
Hey,
They still right now. They still working the 4 wings in New York. They still working the 4 wings. Let me get 4 wings, my boy. Let me get that. Hey, that's still rocking in New York right now. For real. But that's dope as fuck though. How you like? Do you miss your family being over by
No,
yourself?
I mean I definitely miss my
Oh,
family.
I'm about to say
but
no.
I like that. Y'all wasn't cool when you left there.
I'm such a
I wasn't really
family
fucking with them
person.
niggas
No.
like that. None of that. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with them. Fuck them folks. Yeah. And so.
See, talking about family. Yes,
That's dope,
my
that's dope.
family. My sister just came through for support.
Does she want to sit in? She probably do. She can sit
Yeah,
in.
she can sit there. It's another
Probably
chair
need
over there.
another chair.
Yeah, it should be another.
Tell
Okay.
Mark to get the chair, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, one of the surprising things about like being in China was that I started recognizing that Chinese people and black people are very similar.
For real?
Yes, very similar. It's so crazy. So like, there's like in a part of China called Panyu, there's like this area where all the village people like line up and like they sell food and everything. So you get like real authentic like Chinese food from like
That's
the
gotta be
native
dope.
people,
That
right?
gotta be
That shit
dope.
probably good as a bitch.
So all the stuff I'm seeing is like sunflower seeds of all variety, watermelon everywhere, fried chicken. They love fried chicken.
I believe it, and
No,
that should
they
be
do,
good.
and it's good.
I've been
And
trying to
they-
get that.
and
I've been
they-
trying to get their recipe forever. I
They
can't
know
get
how
that
to
4-wing
season their
recipe for
food
nothing.
Very much. They know how to season their food very well, and I
can't
was
get that
very
shit for
surprised. I was very surprised when I saw that, and yeah. So adjusting wasn't as bad because I saw some similarities that made me feel comfortable.
Right.
Okay.
And then
So that's
yeah,
that's
that
open
was
you up.
cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
And then seeing black people, whether they was American or African, just seeing our people all the way over there, like, you know, so that made it definitely easy to kind of find my way. And ever since, I've been chilling.
Been
You got a
working
nigga
year
over
one.
there?
No, I ain't got a nigga over
She got her
there.
a basketball
You
nigga.
got-
It's a nigga on the basketball team. Now got me a basketball
Ain't got no
nigga.
nigga.
He probably
You got
jogging.
it.
He probably jogging through the city every morning and shit. You know?
He
Floating
floating through
and
that
shit.
bitch like,
You know what I'm saying?
He said,
Get
on
his
my
hoop
way
on.
to see Santi.
Yeah, like this, head just back and forth and shit. But yeah, I definitely need that 4-wing recipe. I know you got that. I pay for that, G. I swear to God, we trying to figure out how they season their wings forever.
No,
They give you the whole wing, and that bitch be still good. You don't got to put no sauce on it or nothing.
Nothing.
For real. That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope.
But you still got to, before we go to that, you still have to say how you would introduce yourself in that language. Oh.
Okay, so what I would say is, ni hao.
Ni hao.
And then if
That's how
somebody,
you, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
So then if somebody says like, okay, ni hao, and then you'll say, well, hin hao. And basically that's saying, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you?
So
Now,
Nihao,
for all my
then.
Chinese people out there, don't judge me if I said something wrong.
I did not take the
She
class.
don't know how to.
She don't know how to say it.
Listen,
He
I'm
said it
new.
wrong.
They say hell now she ain't in China.
Right.
She
Some
crying.
other shit. She in L.A.
She in
No,
Chinatown.
but bro, that's how you say it. If the meaning's
Ni
off,
hao.
hey, but listen, that's how you say it. Ni hao.
It's working for you.
And wo hin hao.
And
Nihao and
okay.
wo hin hao.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Nihao.
We learned some new shit today.
Yeah, Nihao. That's how I'm introduced. That's every time what? Yo, Nihao. What's up? Yo, Nihao.
What you
Look at me
want?
like.
Nihao.
I'm walking into American Deli. Nihao.
They'll be like, what?
I'm gonna be like,
They
hi.
gonna go to
hi.
They gonna go to
Hey, what up? They gonna be like, sign, yeah.
I'm walking in American Deli. Nihao. Then
go
switch
tomorrow.
right back. 10-piece lemon pepper. Honey hots, nigga.
Switch that shit right back right now. Go straight, ni hao. Hit that nigga with a 10-piece lemon pepper, extra wet. And let me get a big cup of lemonade too. That's dope. That's dope. Though. Okay.
That is dope.
You gotta introduce yourself. She been here, she got the
Hey,
little single makeup section, all that
What's
shit,
up?
man. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, introduce yourself, man. Tell them your IG and all that.
My name is Ajai. That's Ajai. And I'm a singer.
That's
R&B.
Uh-oh.
And my Instagram.
Is you bringing R&B back though?
Yeah, I'm bringing.
I fuck with R&B.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's dope.
My IG is I am Ajai Official.
Okay.
All one word. Y'all be sure to follow it. And click that link in the bio because my single Makeup Sex is right there.
That
It's
shit harder than
available
hard.
on
You might
all
want to get in trouble
platforms.
tonight.
Y'all
Yeah.
make
Get in
sure
trouble,
y'all
boy.
follow
Yeah,
that
you
link.
hear
in
that?
trouble, man.
Niggas is ready to
Make
get in
sure
trouble
y'all
just to
follow.
enjoy that vibe.
Because we shooting the video before the year's out. So y'all
Okay.
make sure y'all
Oh,
follow.
that's gonna be in a hotel room
somewhere.
somewhere. That shit gonna be off, man.
We got a dope concept for it. We
Yeah,
got a
that's dope.
concept
Y'all got a
for
dope
it.
concept for it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So what made you get into the music? Like what made you
I've
start
been
fucking with
singing
it?
ever since I was like 6.
Okay.
And I didn't even know I could sing. I was just singing Janet Jackson one day, and my uncle was like, "Girl," I was like,
Oh,
"What?"
don't tell me
I
you out
can
here
sing.
like, what's old girl on power? Jukebox. You out here like, jukebox really
Yo,
can sing?
jukebox really
No,
blood.
That's
real
hard.
live though.
Yo,
When I got my first tattoo, I'm embarrassed to say, but I got a tramp stamp. But
Okay.
it hurt so bad, and the only thing that allowed me to get through it was singing. I was like a radio, like
Man,
I was
that's
just
crazy.
singing the whole time. And they
She
was
said-
the dude was like,
Nigga
"Yo,
took his
are
time
you
on your
Yeah.
Hell, fuck you
Hey,
talking
look,
about.
he like,
bro,
fuck
she
it, man.
fat.
She fine. let me go over this one more time. Let me go back over it one
That
more
nigga
time.
just turned his. He wasn't even tattooing you.
That's
He
dope.
just.
That's dope. That's dope. And so you just stay with your real name and all that shit.
So Ajai is my artist name.
Okay.
My real name is Renita.
Okay.
But I didn't, of course there's nothing wrong with my name, but I just felt like
What does Ajai mean? What does it mean?
Ajai means to be unconquerable and invincible.
Okay.
And that's what made me call myself that. Because I feel like if I'm going to call myself something other than what my mama named me, it had to mean something.
Yeah.
Because my mama, she
gave you that name.
She playing
She
that.
gave
She's
you that
like, your name is Renita. 'Cause I told her to her, like, I'm thinking about changing my name. So she was like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
You know?
look, no bullshit with me.
It did matter, I've been through a lot in my life, and I plan on writing a book about it one day.
That's
But
dope.
the meaning of it, it really just resonated with me, being unconquerable and invincible, and it's things that I still, you know what I mean, want to make it through. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
And so, when I looked up the meaning, I was like, yeah, it's perfect, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? So,
It fit too though.
Right.
yeah.
Like yo, that's
I,
still like.
I thought it was your real name, shit. You had sold me,
you
shit.
know what I'm
I
saying?
said, so you just stayed with the real name?
Yeah,
You just
that's
stayed
it.
with it? That's dope. That's dope.
Yep. So,
That's hard. That's hard. So how, you got a lot of music out, or you just got the one single right,
Right now,
now?
I got the single out, and I got a little Christmas cover out because "Let It Snow" is my favorite Boyz II Men song. So I just had to do something
Oh, what
today.
you know about that, man? Let it
Oh, so look, you
Man,
know.
I feel
So
like I was born in the wrong era. Like all I have is mostly 90 music.
Who
like,
your
I be in
favorite?
the
Who your
car.
favorite R&B? Who your favorite? Who,
It's
what's
gonna be
your-
cliche because I'm a singer,
Okay.
but Whitney Houston.
Okay.
People always.
that's not cliche. A lot
Yeah.
of
But
people
no,
don't
some
respect
people.
Whitney.
But I look like
Whitney the one.
Is like,
Yeah, Whitney is the one,
that's
not the two.
that's my. I actually won my 8th grade talent
Nigga
show
still,
singing
nigga
"Saving
still
All My
singing
Love for
that.
You."
She still got the best national anthem to me.
No, she
Yeah,
does.
no,
But,
for real.
but when I was saying with the Boyz II Men, you know, Drew Hill just challenged the niggas for the verses.
Word.
That'd be dope.
That's
They're
cool.
gonna get
I did
smoked.
not.
Yeah,
know
they don't got nothing
that.
but Boyz II Men.
Smoke.
But
You
nah,
get
I'm
Boyz II
gonna
Men. They
tell
better
you,
take 112 or
I love-
jagged edge.
Man.
You fuck with Boyz II Men, you're getting
Man,
smoked.
water run dry and all that. Man, Boyz II Men got some shit now. Hey, man, that shit gonna get ugly, man.
I
Hey.
feel like if anybody else could go up against Boys and Men, it would be Drew Hill. Because with Cisco,
Cisco
as the lead
You
singer,
getting smoked. You fuck with them.
Yo.
Drew Hill better do 112 Jagged Edge.
Yeah.
Them your two when you can
who
fuck
else
with.
can go up against Boys
New
and Men?
Edition.
Nobody. Yeah, that's who they better.
Okay.
They better.
But
boy, them not rapping
they
them.
like the
Boy.
same,
Boy,
though,
not rapping them.
because
Can't
they
stand the
like
rain, now.
themselves.
They was jumping off the
In
boat and all
a
type of
sense.
shit. Nah, hey.
Mama, you know I love you.
Mr.
Wait, you-
Telephone Man.
Okay, I'm glad y'all
Oh.
are personalities because y'all not singers.
Oh, no, I never
Oh,
saw it.
I'm a singer.
I'm platinum in the shower, though. I'm platinum.
I'm a sing my shit. But
I'm an R&B
we
nigga,
love
though. I like
music.
that shit.
We
I
love
love
music.
music.
But
Music
Boys
my
and Men, them niggas is different, bro. Like,
Yeah, they
and
are.
all them niggas sing, and
They
then
are.
Nate, he come and play that voice, the deep shit. He
Yeah,
come and do
you
that.
know, I was the
Man,
one that
sick.
cared.
Drew Hill, it was
will
probably
say-
two niggas. The rest of the niggas was really like, I'm a
Nah,
harmonizer.
my boy, my niggas are singing.
And
Bro, that
that's the
shit.
thing.
Nokia
dead.
made the beats.
No, he
Really?
writing tracks.
Nokia
Nokia,
made
yeah,
it.
producing the
Yeah,
right
he
track.
produced.
That's the thing that makes me gravitate towards 90 music as a whole, the musicality of the music.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm listening to Boys to Men, because on top of them singing their leads, I hear the background notes. It's
Okay,
all
okay, yeah,
just
you into
like
that shit.
it's
You
like-
into it.
Yes, like music.
That's why I say, man, nigga better stop playing, man. Nigga better put some respect on like Motown. Them niggas was dope. I watched. They got a little. I was telling people, they got
And
some
that
shit.
shit started with the town.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But I'm talking about like them niggas used to be in that bitch competing with each other. Like they got a documentary that come on Showtime. It's on Showtime. Yeah, it's on Showtime.
Yeah, I gotta get into that because you were
It's
telling me I
hard.
ain't tapped
It's
in
hard though. It's hard. It's like it show you like how they really was like in this little ass house and they was going at it. And to this day, I think Smokey Robinson still don't get enough credit. That
But I
nigga was
think
writing
that's just the
everything. That nigga
difference
was penning
between-
me. All them ill ass songs that came out when my mom and dad was trying to make me shit. Smokey was penning them shits.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Smokey
But that's
still
what it
penning
takes
shit,
for
too.
R&B
Yeah,
to
yeah.
sit there and write a line and scratch it and start it over and B. It's not the same as
I ain't gonna
rap.
lie. That's dope. I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. I
you
had
have
the
to
most
put that
fun
in.
like the last time we went out to Traffic or something like that. Shout out to my boys at Traffic. They do
Yeah,
R&B
they there now.
Thursdays. Man, that shit was the most fun we had, G.
Yeah.
No rap the whole night.
R&B.
Just mad
You
old
got
school
all
R&B,
niggas in
Mary
there
J.
like,
Blige,
hey.
all that shit
Yeah,
like
and
that.
when I
just
hear-
went to a party like that in LA. It was
Oh,
an
for
R&B
real?
party. It was
And I'm a Mary
It was
fan, so when Mary come on,
definitely
I'm like, yo, I'm hard body Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I
like
love Mary.
when Mary J. come on, I'm like,
Who
I
you
don't give a
like?
fuck
Who you
what
like?
it
Who
is.
you like?
Just
Who you
make
like?
you feel it.
Who you like? Who you like? Who
Let me
your
see who I
R&B?
like to hear R&B.
Beyonce. I know you be high.
Besides Ajay.
That's
besides
what
my
I'm talking about.
girl. Besides my girl.
I know you
Fuck, I'm
Beyonce. You
about
be
to
high.
say all your
You
shit,
be
you
high.
hard.
I fucks with B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say like for R&B, new R&B, I would give it to Trey Songz.
Okay. I fuck with Trey.
I'll give it to Trey Songz. He has some, good.
Trey, yeah, you like Trey.
She's
Look, yeah.
sexual.
Yeah, she's
She
sexual.
like, yeah.
You gonna think I
Santi
really said?
Santi like to feel on you and all that. She like to get real
Oh,
intimate
okay.
and be like,
I wanna
we
know
gonna
what
smoke
make
this
you-
L and all right, you better have the
Nah,
same
that's Trey
energy.
Songz though. Trey Songz, bro. If you look
Trey
at-
got energy. Trey got
What made
energy.
you say Trey Songz?
Cause
over
Trey,
Chris
man, y'all
Brown?
know.
Oh, I love Chris Brown. That's
No,
just
Chris
hands
Brown is.
down, but
Yeah, I
No,
fuck
Chris
with
Brown
Chris.
dope.
Songs,
I told you she's sexual.
Well,
He
he
told
is
you.
like straight R&B.
Santi.
If we're categorizing
Okay, you
it.
like
Yeah.
to get
Chris
it,
Brown
girl.
is
I
kinda
know.
like
You say
Yeah.
Trey,
all over it.
girl. I really
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
crazy.
Neighbors know my name.
They was Trey.
Fuck you talking
Trey know
about.
what he doing, man.
Yeah, for real.
And I respect it. I fuck with Trey too because he's very talented,
Yeah.
and he got a long catalog of that shit too.
Yeah, he do.
You
He
feel
does.
me? Like he got
For a
that
long-
shit.
for a
Yeah.
long time.
What? That's
And-
what I said. That he been around.
And
for a
Trey was
minute.
holding it down because he's R&B nigga. I ain't doing no
And I ain't gonna lie.
dancing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm
He got some
strictly-
dope ass. He got some dope ass
He was
mixtapes
like
too.
he was like our new Jaheim.
What?
Oh,
Man, y'all better go listen to Trey Songz
Trey got
mixtapes,
mixtapes and all
man.
that. Yeah.
He got some mixtapes. Them motherfuckers hard. Yeah, Trey Songz got some dope
Yeah.
Dang,
mixtapes.
when
fuck
that
with
last
Trey.
time record come on, every time it come on my playlist, I'm turning it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, this for the last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
She catch me, she gon' kill her.
Look. There you go. Look. I be in the shower going platinum or shit like that. Run that back.
Run that back.
Run it from the top. I need it from the top.
Word.
For
That's
real.
what they need to invent with these iPhones. You can clap 2 times and start it over when you're in the shower.
It's
You got to
coming.
touch
Something.
nothing. Like, damn.
Oh, yell that serious
shit
song.
go on,
Yell
you be
serious.
like-
Run that back.
Yeah, because you know how you got one of them songs that
You be in
play.
the shower.
You be ready because you know if you in the whip, you go, oh, I'm running this back 2, 3 times.
You do it,
In that
you do it.
shower, you like, damn.
Yeah.
Can't even get out and hit the button. It's just like, yo, that shit you got. You like, damn.
It's coming.
Yeah, that's why you got to either be a
Some
clap or
shows
Siri.
already
Stop
have,
playing.
Like, radios installed or something like that.
Yeah.
You can do it like
They got TVs and showers. That's why I said when you got the country, man, shit they got shit that you ain't never seen.
You gotta have that chicken, man.
You gotta have chicken to see shit like that.
I ain't got no TV in my shower yet. I ain't got nothing.
Shit, I ain't got nothing in my shower. I got a shower head. I be getting kind of mad. I be looking at the shower. Nigga take a shower, water shooting all this way and all that. Need one of those. You know what I'm saying? I ain't made it there yet, though.
I ain't got nothing about shit.
You know
I got a glass door.
I got a glass door.
I got
a nice tub.
I got a glass door.
What they call it? The garden tub? I got one of those.
Yeah, the garden.
But I ain't made it yet, though.
Yeah.
My shit got a little jacuzzi button, too. I got a little jacuzzi button on my shit. We a little bit upgraded. We ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't got one of the little, we got a little button you hit, bring you some bubbles, all type of shit like that. But I need some nice shit. For real. Some shit with a shower head spin around on you and shit.
Yeah.
Is this water too cold for you, Nate? Yes. Change this shit a little bit. Adjust, my boy. Yeah. So I can talk to him.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. But look, man, on Fat Nasty Podcast, we do this too, man. We ask you first, Ajai, where your mental state at from a 1 to 10? You can't use 7 because everybody use 7.
Yeah,
but
7 is safe zone.
Safe zone. We ask you how you feeling
1
right
to
now.
10 mental state right now, today.
When you say mental state, clarify that.
Like how you feeling? Your personal being, your mental. You know, mental. Like, yo, that just state of that mindset. Just
we only do it because we do this.
1 being lowest, 10 being the highest.
10 being the highest.
And you can't use 7.
Can't use 7. Because niggas use 7 all the time. That's like they cheating and shit. We don't want you. 7 means that you almost about to clock out on everybody in a little while, but you just holding on. You know what I'm saying? But we ask you that because, you know, a lot of people like, y'all, you know, y'all doing y'all shit, y'all moving around. People don't ask you, like, how you doing?
I gotta say, if I can't say 7, I gotta say 6.
Okay. All right. Shit, we just want to know.
But I gotta keep it a buck.
Yeah, that's real life. You doing real life shit.
I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real.
Right, that's real.
If I can't say 7, I gotta say 6.
Okay.
Because being an artist and doing your shit and relying on society to make you pop is hard. And it's an investment. Like, it costs money.
Yeah.
Time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Money, time. Like, you know, it's like, you see this right now. Right. But earlier today, shit, I had on my house dress and a bonnet because I was working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real shit.
And so, it can get discouraging over time, especially when you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna happen. For real.
For real.
That's
but
real
I
shit.
can't see myself
failing.
Ever. That's not an option.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have a plan B.
Your name.
Like, exactly. Like,
right. That's why you did that. You ain't take that name for no reason.
I didn't. I went to college for like 2 months. And I was sitting in that class and I was like, yo,
this ain't it.
Not for me.
It ain't for everybody though. I don't get mad at nobody. I tell everybody this, man. Like, the culture that we come from, they make it, because we like what we was talking about earlier, it's like society put that you supposed to go to college, you supposed to do this. But there's so many motherfucking entrepreneurs out here that got trades or didn't do none of that shit, and they just found their way and made their way happen. You get what I'm saying? So everybody book gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? But like, being real, like, some people can't come out and just say they had a 6. You know, nigga be covering that shit up like, oh no, I'm at it. But that's why I like when women come on the show, because they open up, they let you know, like, nigga, I'm at a 6 right now. I'm trying to get to a 10, but I'm at a 6. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real shit.
It's hard to be and I think that's the biggest thing about being a woman. And I tell my families all the time, like, I get on I be like telling them, I'm finna take a break. I don't owe you shit. Leave me the fuck alone, because I don't owe you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the biggest thing about black women is they just put everything on us. Right. They feel like we gotta raise the kids, we can work a full-time job, we could be a businesswoman, we can do this, and we do it because we're built for it.
And they label it as be a strong black woman.
We can't take a break. We can't have an off day. We can't be sick. We can't be sad. We can't be any of those things. And I'm really just trying to change that when it comes to me. Right. Because I can. Right. I can.
You're human.
I can have an off day.
Yeah.
I can have an off day.
I'll do it. Guess what my off day is? Monday. It got me fucked up. I lay in bed. I work for myself. Look, I might not get up today.
And sometimes it's frustrating because my kids, I be telling them, like, no, y'all figure dinner out. They be like, I'm talking about, I got full pantry full of all kind of junk food that any kid would be like,
nah, fuck that. Ma, you been cooking dinner all you been making dinner for the whole you been making dinner all our life. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We ain't got no listen. You been cooking. Look, you ain't got no off days. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, I used to have to eat fried bologna and chips for dinner. My kids got
I'm still a noodle nigga. They got me fucked up. I'll whip some ramen noodles up right now. Fuck y'all talking about. But that's dope though, man. Nah, but listen, tonight we're gonna get your ass up to a 10. We're gonna have fun with you because we enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely want to know where you at. So we're gonna ask you, man, what's your mental state from 1 to 10? Santi.
So I mean, I would definitely, if I could, I would say a 7. But I've been just in a very grateful state of mind.
10.
I'm really at like a 9 right now.
I'm
really vibing right now.
That's hard.
And yeah, so like my energy is
very vibrant.
It's at a very good place. And
That's dope. That's dope.
I know you at a 9. You about to go have fun when you leave here.
Yeah. So you enjoy your weekend. Yeah.
You drinking, you smoke, you got everything you need. You feeling good.
Yeah.
You on like a 20.
20.
I heard you.
20.
You back in the States, away from China.
How long you been gone for?
Since I left, only about like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
I've been gone for like 2. From China, I've been gone for like 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was saying, like, how long was you in China?
Oh, I was in China for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was off and on. I started in 2019.
Okay,
And
that's
no
dope.
man out there?
Yeah, she got a one time.
I said, we ain't got to talk about your Porter Rose. Porter Rose, you back in the States, so if you ain't like the China, you're back where it's at.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for
there you
sure.
go. That's dope.
For sure. Pass a
What you
little
got
Deuce
today?
over there, too. I'm where I'm at today.
Yeah. What you got today, my boy? No, wait.
Nah, Deuce over there. My boy Roy D needs some of that. You heard?
Yeah.
All right, so me at 6, 8, 9, 10 right here because she's feeling good. Yeah, I feel good.
You feel good?
I'm attention.
You
Big 10 because just off the string of I'm a 10 today, honestly. I'm a 10 off of what led up to today. You feel me? Just off of last week. We just his daughter is my goddaughter. You feel me? So that's really my niece, cousin. I don't even know how you supposed to even fucking do it.
Yeah,
What's
that
supposed to be
shit.
called?
That shit crazy.
So it's like, but
we like
her
brothers there.
Yeah,
Man.
so it's like, but this like my
Yeah.
daughter. But it's like, yo, whatever stem was supposed to be, it's like, okay, she still is my goddaughter. They gave me that. So it's like, to come see them. We went to Jersey last week for the Nickelodeon shit. So to just see her and embrace that, boom. Then we went to Disney on Ice
Last night.
Like, we take just all the shit that we be doing, like, because I never did none of this shit as a kid.
Right.
Like, I never been to no Disney Worlds, I
Right.
never did. As a child, we ain't do none of that. Like,
And when I did it, I don't
birthdays-
remember that shit. I feel like we got
birthdays-
cheated. Like, nigga, you took me when I went to Disney World when I was 6. You cheated me. I want to go now.
Yeah.
The kids be having
So
too much
birthdays was cake, ice cream, couple friends. You go spend that. That's birthdays for me. So it's like the shit that we doing for our kids, and it's like, damn, that shit. For like last night, I enjoyed myself. I was mad they ain't bring Lion King out. Bro.
Right.
Like, we Disney on Ice.
Right.
Y'all niggas ain't bring Mufasa and them. How the fuck
And then
you
my
doing
daughter,
Disney?
hey, yo, it's so crazy for
bring
my
no Lion
daughter to
King.
be, like, she just turned 3. Man, every goddamn person that came out last night, she knew who the fuck they was. Word to my
And
mama,
shit,
saying
yo,
their
and just-
name.
But
Like,
G
for
shit
real.
though, seeing that, I just was telling her, I'm like, yo, hold on, man. I gotta tap in more, cause Disney, you just think like, okay.
I'm sitting over there singing the songs too.
I gotta tap in
Run
more.
I'm all run away, all that shit.
No, Disney definitely got
yeah,
the.
Nah, they
yeah.
got the wave and all that
formula
shits be
down
good.
pat
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
they know.
I
Yeah.
used to work for
For
Disney in
sure.
China.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Damn,
so-
that's
Oh,
dope.
you hard.
Her body.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
work for
Heard
their
you.
I ain't
learning,
gonna-
their learning center. And like they basically like showed all the ways of how they teach kids and how they implement this whole Disney magical thinking.
You ain't get
into-
that fuck. Oh, that's not Disney.
What?
I was about to say, we need that Baby Shark formula.
Whatever
Whatever
they got, they
fuck
won with
did,
that. That shit.
Melon.
No, man, that
Yo,
nigga
what
Baby
the
Shark went
fuck?
triple, quadruple. Them niggas is double platinum. That shit is gone. Every
Nah,
kid
that
in the
Coco
world know that
Melon.
shit.
That Coco
For
Melon
real.
be having kids mesmerized.
Nah, man, what Baby
Coco
Shark?
Melon
Man,
do it
Baby
too.
Shark took over the world, man.
But I'm talking about
For
Baby
real.
Shark is more of just the music when it come on. The Pink Fong.
Yeah.
And that come, my daughter could be dead in the middle of a tantrum. Pink Fong, she like, oh. Where that's at?
What that's that?
Like, yo,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. They
She's
wanna hear
ready.
that.
Whole
For real.
mood changes. I'm talking about she could be in the middle of a breakdown screaming. Pink Fong. You hear she like, dun, she like, hold on, okay.
Yeah.
Where we at? I'm like, yo,
See,
this
that-
shit,
and so my daughter, like,
that shit is
she's
hypnotizing.
infatuated with princesses, so she know them all. She was mad last night. Like, what's so crazy about this? Her and Mel had an argument last night because Natalie like, Mom, Rapunzel was there last night. Mel like, no, she wasn't. She's like, yes, she was. Yeah. So it was one of the girls on the ice. Didn't ice? I said she was there, baby. She's like, I ain't see her. I'm like,
I ain't see Rapunzel either.
Yeah, she was there. She had the long hair. She was twirling it around. I'm in the Disney. I sit there and watch. I'm Luca out. I watched all that shit with my daughter.
Yeah, I ain't see Rapunzel.
Yeah,
it was mad people they left out, but I get it. State Farm.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, State Farm.
Whatever y'all doing,
get us out of there.
Y'all want to give us because
that shit's so crazy though. State Farm straight, no cash.
Yeah.
So if you don't got no card, you fucked up. Like if you a nigga ain't got no card.
That's what they trying to do. They trying to take everything digital. They slowly integrate in America.
That's why I think the 6 feet shit for. Because now they can look in your eyes. Like if you supposed to be 6 feet apart, you can like everything you do is by your eyes now. Like your phone. Even like if you get clear, you do anything, that shit is by
clear,
your eyes.
You definitely got to put them eyes.
Yeah, so guess what? So if everybody's 6 feet apart, anything somebody doing, they can catch your eyes and shit. They can grab you. That's how I feel about that shit.
Clear
but that shit deeper than that.
Clear had me on some bullshit last time because I looked my eyes in that bitch 10 times. I said, bitch, I know my shit paid. Yeah. Play again. She said, put your thumb. Thumb ain't right. I said, yo.
Hold
on, what y'all got going on?
Yo, word to my mom. Don't ever fly to Newark Airport neither, but that's the hoodest airport ever.
They just say, yo, it's not working. Man,
the elevator wasn't working, man. How you got a hotel? I mean, an airport this big running and your elevator ain't working. So we had to sit all the shit down the escalator. We done been on the escalator slide shit down.
2 families deep. We ain't just know it's 2. We 2 families with kids. So it's car seats and all this that has to go down.
With no elevator.
No elevator. And then get what they tell you when you running through.
And we running late.
That's what it is with.
I would have been acting like a Karen that day. I would have been like, where's the manager?
Yeah.
Who's in charge here? Because this
I felt like that was disrespecting me too, man. They brought my baby car seat back. That bitch was over here. One part was this way. And they just buckled that bitch back together. I said, hey, how y'all just do it? I'm about to get mad too. I'm about to spaz. I was like, why y'all just do my shit like that? How my shit come through the joint like that though? Like, I ain't give it to you like that. I was mad. I feel like a real dad. I said, man, I gotta start traveling with my family. This shit give me more grade. I'm like, man, why my shit looking like this, man? Fuck, man, the box armor. I was mad as fuck, y'all. I swear I was. I was mad.
What's crazy? Because you know how you see somebody mad from afar? Because we had the bag and shit, get our bags. They gotta go, because they gotta go get the car seats from the desk shit. So all you see is nigga walk from this side to the middle, then back. And I'm like, oh, he arguing with somebody. So he big, so you see him over everybody. He walk to this one. I'm like, oh, somebody better go talk to him.
I was mad, G. I'm like, damn, boy, these niggas don't
funny, son.
If y'all think about it, people that buy luggage, they just toss your shit. Yeah. They don't be giving the fuck niggas. I'm like, damn, nigga, light my shit on the bag. Right. I just paying some money for that motherfucker. Right. Niggas just throw your shit on the joint like, boo. You don't give a fuck.
And then if it don't fit him, bring it back out. Hold on. Oh, it's sitting there.
You gotta start packing your shit.
For real, man. Don't do my shit like that. I pay for my shit.
Especially when you gotta take your shit at that gate.
Man,
take your
what?
shit at that gate, or your shit is stomped on, thrown up. Nigga might throw your shit on 2 different cars. Like, hold on, bring that back. We need that one for this flight. Nigga like, damn, bro, you just gave me this.
I ain't gonna lie. And then you just know the niggas I know that work for Delta that throw back.
We get so
they
much
on bullshit. I know they is. They ain't
racing.
working. They ain't really doing shit. They just grabbing your shit. They throwing your shit. That's why your shit be all fucked up. For real. Think about it. You look at your suitcase when you go home. Just go check your shit out.
It's dented. It's knocked on.
Yeah, facts.
That shit crazy. So, man, we got the icebreaker tonight, man. On my mental state, I do gotta say my shit. I'm at a 10 though. I'm always at a 10 on Friday. Cause I get to work. This my baby. Like I said, man, we hit 1,000 subscribers. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all be making me feel good. Like the day, like your friend that came with you today, and she like, I like this shit. It's dope. What's your cousin?
Y'all first cousins too.
First cousin.
Right. That's dope.
I can tell.
So me and him first cousins too. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all look alike.
y'all look alike.
Y'all got the same.
But it's just
head.
dope for people to come in and be like, I feel comfortable.
Y'all definitely.
Y'all gave us a great.
Mama,
you know
sisters, brothers.
I was just thinking the same
Our
thing.
moms are sisters.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all
definitely,
y'all
That's for sure.
But that make me feel good, like when people come to our podcast and they be like, oh yeah, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying? How long y'all been doing this shit? And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You'll never match another vibe like this. I don't give a fuck where you go, Sativa. Niggas smoke a million Sativa blunts with you.
You never get this one.
Yeah, never.
But like I said, so that always make me feel good, man. Just like I said, I love to see people working at their craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you said, you traveling the world. That's dope, man.
Yeah,
you know how
that's
many motherfuckers ain't never left the west side of Atlanta or the west side of New York.
Niggas ain't never left
I got some niggas that ain't never left New York.
Yeah, niggas ain't never left their block.
Niggas, they be like, you say you been to the city?
And
Hell
don't
nah.
aspire to. It took courage.
Right,
To
that's
get
what I'm
up
saying.
and go do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I be respecting people like that's dope. Traveling, man, it's so crazy. My daughter done seen way more shit than I seen when I was that age. For
Man.
real, they done been to Cali, they done been
Yeah.
to Orlando, they done been every little.
I ain't
you know
never
what I'm
did none of
saying?
that shit,
Like
so
I said,
that feel
nigga,
good.
when I was growing up, them 2 weeks we got off, nigga, we was either. I wasn't going to nobody's house because they wouldn't let me eat what I want to eat and shit. My mom was letting us open up all the food, all that shit.
Facts.
So I wasn't even jacking another nigga house. So yeah, unless I was going to my dad's house or shit like that.
Right.
But nigga, vacation time, nigga, it was just waking up and chilling.
Exactly.
Outside.
Yeah.
You can stay outside a little
Man, when
longer.
you hear a nigga in the hood say, "Oh man, yeah, man, me and the family went to Florida." Oh, y'all niggas got some money. Cause nigga, we ain't been nowhere. Nigga, we was here the whole vacation. The 2 weeks we was off, right here.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
Probably
we was
had
chilling.
one TV.
Yeah, like I told nigga, I went to Disney World with the church. So that's how I got to Disney World my first time. We worked with the church. We rode the church bus down there. We supposed to be at revival.
I wish.
Hey, word of my mama, we supposed to be at revival. My mom stuck us in Disney World.
Right.
Claire was with the shit. Shout out to Claire for that, man. We were supposed to be at revival, man. We went from Florida
I
from
would've
Rochester on the
I
bus.
would have definitely participated in that. If
What?
I could have snuck to get to Disney.
Man, word of my mom. My
I
mom.
never- I
I
can't
think
wait
that's
for
the
the
only why
Disney trip.
she signed us up to go to revival. Because we there, so it wasn't even our
kids
church.
will
It was
never
my
know.
sister them church. It wasn't even Faith Temple. It was another church. So I know my mom signed us up for that work, that one. Oh, we want to ride the bus? Put all of us on the bus. When we got down that motherfucking revival that night, nigga, we went to Disney World. We snuck out on them folks. Word to mother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Y'all remember them
I can't wait to
revivals?
take- I can't wait to take my daughter there, though. I swear.
Yeah.
But you going to be your age where you going to remember this one.
Yeah.
We ain't going where it's just, we got pit. No, you going to be able to say, oh, yeah, daddy, yeah.
My
Because I'm
first
going to go and
time,
enjoy
They
it with you,
gonna
too.
remember it. They're gonna
Yeah.
remember the whole experience.
See, but I want them to be like 6, 5 or 6. What you think? 5, 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6, 5,
Yeah,
6 is
I say
good.
5 or 6.
5,
That's
6
what-
is good. Kids.
And it probably will be her being 6 and 5 because his daughter probably be 5, my daughter probably 6.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going,
Yeah.
I'm taking it. She's definitely good.
That's
You
when
gonna
the
know.
memory's gonna lock in.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything a little younger than that, not
Right.
too much. But
I
that's
don't know. These kids a little advanced now.
Well,
so.
nowadays these pandemic babies, these whole
Yeah,
know,
like
after
these tech
95.
babies. Like I ain't gonna lie, my daughter worked that iPod. Like she grown.
No, seriously, it's like embedded in their DNA.
Right.
They know how to operate it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't nobody taught you. They just said how to take that.
They just
Take
know how to
that.
do
My
it.
daughter just be swiping. Like, how you even know to swipe?
Right.
They're like, duh,
She
it makes
swipes.
sense. Like,
Right, that's what I'm
oh,
saying.
okay.
My
And then
daughter
it
know how to get
say,
the phone.
If
All
it
that.
pauses or you got to do the skip ad,
They give it to
daddy,
you.
fix my iPad.
Right.
It's
What?
working.
Fix it. It ain't working.
Skip
not
the ad.
working.
Or she know that, because she'll be pressing, but you know it say in 10 seconds you can
seconds.
skip.
Yeah.
So right there, the button will be that she be pressing,
Press
like,
it.
hold on, I can't press
Press
it.
it. Daddy
here. I'm like, yo,
Take
you got to
this
wait.
motherfucker. Take
So
this
when it's,
motherfucker.
that shit be crazy.
Oh yeah, and R.I.P. my boy AJ, man, Johnson, man. We
Oh, yeah.
keep losing everybody
Oh,
for
yeah,
Friday,
Ezel,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Ezel, recipes, Ezel. Did you see the meme, though, with
I heard it's
all
starting to
the
GoFundMe
no,
for my boy too.
No, that's crazy if they are doing that. I told you. Oh, another
go
we
fund
ain't
you,
gotta-
Rich. I
no, we
told
ain't
you
go-
that.
Don't ever.
Nah.
Don't go fund me. P.S. If anything happened to me, no go fund me, please. But you seen a little picture they got with all the people from Friday?
That's
all
what I
the
said.
actors?
It's 9 people from Friday on
No,
Pass
half,
Away,
damn
dude.
near half the
One
cast.
person living to is
It's Craig.
Craig and Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
And
like,
Mike Epps. Somebody the only 3 from the the
yeah,
Friday
from
joint.
Fridays.
Wow.
Yeah, go look at it. It's
From
like a
the-
whole
but
little
if
joint.
you look at just
From
Friday
the-
itself, from the very
very
first
first
Friday,
Friday.
everybody damn near dead, bro.
That's crazy.
Besides, yeah, the
yeah,
mom,
the mom.
Ice Cube.
She
and,
wasn't in the second one though.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. From Friday,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
I'm about
first
to say,
Friday.
second one, my
Red,
sister wasn't in that
That's
one.
crazy.
Red and Dell,
But
Ezel.
y'all know what
Fucking
I'm
Pops.
noticing? The life expectancy is not what it
Used
to
to
be.
be.
fool.
Right.
Like everybody that's
Different.
passing away is like not even making it to 60.
Yeah.
I'm
for real.
like,
The food is
yo.
definitely-
Bro, you seen what the Burger King? That shit you put that.
Oh yeah,
Burger
that
King-
shit was crazy. My man.
Bro, they
was shit
taking
about
all
Burger
that
King.
shit, bro. Bro, that shit is
It's
different.
different, yeah.
Where they taking out all the ingredients of the food that wasn't rich. So it's like, yo, for all these years, y'all been giving us bullshit, and it took for Nelly to
Man, we were
come,
trying- man, we
and
were-
y'all gonna say, oh, we gonna take out all the bullshit now, because his face is on it. Like, y'all been trying to kill us for 30 years.
Bruh, I always say, bro, how y'all got 20 chicken McNuggets all them motherfuckers the same size? Ain't none, and if you line them up in the box, them bitches all this size, the same size, and they $2. Come on, man. Y'all working the one, man.
Yeah,
No,
it's crazy.
for real, that shit crazy. I don't call Chick-fil-A ain't fast food. Them folks really working. They,
Nah, that's real chicken.
yeah, that's real. Them folks, you can't do them like that. But all them other fast food, my mom and them was dead ass wrong feeding nigga that
But back
Big
then,
Mac.
it wasn't even that bad.
That
back
quarter
then.
pounder. My mom was
Back
giving
then,
us that
I
Big
feel
Mac
like-
quarter
I feel like
pounder. We thought we had one, G. We thought we had, bro, when you got to a Big Mac or a quarter pounder, you won a Super Bowl. If you ain't never been there, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if you got a Big Mac. If you could get a Big
Big
Mac,
Mac.
and there ain't no complaints about you getting a Big
Big
Mac,
Mac, 'cause-
you won.
Yeah, because I
Or
mean,
a
you weren't
Whopper,
wasting it, yeah.
A Big Mac, a Whopper, or a quarter fucking pounder. If you got one of them as a kid going to,
Yeah, you
was the one. And could finish it,
Right.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because that Big Mac,
Until you get older, you never knew that Big Mac sauce ain't nothing but $1,000.
So what do that mean for like?
None of that.
They fooled us all these years, man.
What
That's
do that
$1,000.
mean? I guess I got new age kids because my kids, when we go to the restaurants and shit, they be ordering steaks.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
these
the rule.
kids are different.
Oh, guess what?
These kids are
Yeah.
high
Yeah,
class.
new age kids.
You got new age kids.
And the server be looking at me like, that's okay. I be like, yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
look,
What
no.
you have?
Legs
Yo, that's
Boy.
so funny.
But my
I just told my
husband be
cousin
like,
a story
yo.
about that. I was at my sister. We was at my sister's aunt's house. And my mom and them, they spent, you know what I'm saying, back then you get the case of crab legs and all that shit. We about to do the whole seafood boy. But my aunt, my sister aunt came out like, oh no, the kids can't eat that. My mom was like, hold on now. This is what we gonna do. We gonna split up what you pay for. My kids ain't eat no peanut butter and jelly. They gonna eat the same shit I ate. So that's why I told you.
That's
I wasn't
me.
jacking going to nobody else's house.
Yo,
I was staying at my own crib because I know we was gonna do it. We was gonna eat what the
That's
fuck we
me.
want. As long as you ate it, man, nobody want to stop at your vibe, man. Go look. You know how you go to your cousin's house, they had that one box of cereal, but you want that other box, and she like, you better
ain't
touch that
open
box.
yet.
I ain't open yet.
But see, you smart.
Yeah, my mom's
You're
house,
smart.
man. Run that, man. Run that mother box.
You're smart. You was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay where I know I can get it. My kids be going with their grandmas and they
And then they get mad.
baby dads and
Then you
they
got to
be mad
cash
when
app
they
them
be
and all that. Man, listen,
like,
man.
no, you know we eat good over here.
Yeah.
Stay over here.
Stay
Like
over
I be
here.
getting phone calls like, yo, you need to let
Is
your
it a
baby
Dulce?
know
Is
we
it
don't
Dulce
do
over
that
there?
over here. And I'm like, listen, my baby
Dulce.
eat good. So
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, that shit is funny, boy. Boy, my mom was not jacking that shit. My sister aunt hit us with the kids gonna eat peanut butter and jelly, the crab legs and stuff. Oh, my mom said, whoa. Time out. Whatever I paid for, give me mine. These motherfuckers, she said, they don't even know how to open them. You got us fucked up. We breaking them bitches open. Fuck you talking about? Nobody want no PBJs, man.
Hey, yo.
Niggas smell the motherfucking crab legs with butter, man. Fuck you talking about?
slapping the fuck out of it.
Fuck out the motherfucker. Yeah, nigga.
You gotta get
gotta
the back
take the glasses
teeth.
off for this
The back
one.
teeth.
At a young age,
What?
for
Yeah, the
sure.
back-
For real,
teeth.
that's why I say I respect you letting people do that because most people stop their kids and get them McDonald's and then they go get a motherfucking feast. Man, hell no.
Let me
But
tell
my daughter
y'all.
eat this. My daughter, asking my daughter right now, she eat everything we eat. Calamari, all that shit
Period.
at 3.
Because that's how
Eating
you
that
gotta
shit.
do it.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I just discovered that Juicy Crab was on Uber Eats by me. Yo, I told my kids.
Oh, yeah.
They was like, Mom, they was beating down the door. I said, call your daddy.
Yeah, look, call
He
your
was
dad,
like,
man.
it was just one day off. I was like, yeah, he gonna cook. He was like, nah, let him order it with their money. I came home, their ass was all at the table. They gloves on, cracking Uber Eats. Juicy
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Crab.
Uber Eats and DoorDash, they done fucked it up, man. You get to
Fuck
bring that
that
shit.
game
You get to
up.
bring Uber Eats to
Boy.
the spot.
If you had Uber Eats back when we was young, when we caught
we
boy,
was broke, man.
bring Taco Bell home, KFC.
What?
We ain't gotta wait for you.
Nah,
Man, stay later.
stay later. Right now.
We got
Hey,
all
my
this.
word, my girl son, that nigga, he got to have some points or something added up. I got him fucked up. Home ordered everything. That nigga ordered candy off Uber Eats. For real, pretzels, all type of shit. I was like, my nigga ain't undefeated. I got my boy fucked up. He ain't waiting for nobody. He ain't got time to wait for you to get him nothing. My boy eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Straight out the Uber Eats. Bullshit with him not. My boy running that shit. Got him fucked up, man. Uber Eats will change these kids' life.
No, seriously, it definitely
What?
has.
Man.
Nigga, like you said, nigga, you had to wait for your mom to bring you that. You could have ran the Uber Eats through your phone.
Hell.
I ain't even gonna lie, we just ran that Uber Eats shit. Well, we had to Postmate it.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I'm coming from the other day.
Right.
This was Thursday. Matter of fact, last night.
Right.
So I'm coming from all the way in this 85 after I link. We come like, damn, I'm not even gonna make it back. Chanel got to bounce. I'm like, yo, damn. She like, yo, get some nuggets, cause you know Sanaa love her Wendy's nuggets. I'm like, bro, by the time it's already telling me, the GPS telling me it's gonna be an hour before I even get to where we at.
Right.
If I gotta stop at Wendy's, that's another 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, can't you? Like, bro, it's 2021. We can't order no Wendy's nuggets or nothing.
Hell yeah. I did the same thing the other day.
Man, that shit said,
my daughter called me, told my dad want Chick-fil-A. I'm moving around. I said, oh, don't worry, you gonna get it. So she at the door right now.
Yeah, bro. When we ordered it, and that shit, and they said, like, oh, it's going to be like an hour. Holmes was there in 30. But the only thing he fucked me up, nigga wrapped it back and just left it on the front porch.
Oh, they do that too. Now put my shit in my hand. You got to see. Go on your DoorDash. Get your DoorDash up. Talk to them folks.
Fuck this nigga
you
just
send them folks
me.
a text message. Let them folks know, man. Put my shit in my hand.
Yeah,
man.
like,
So they'll call you when they get to the door like, yo, you here yet? Put my shit in my hand. Knock on the door.
Parked all in the middle of my driveway. He didn't even pull on one side. He just pull his whole shit in the middle. Like, damn,
you got to think about it, man. They give
what the fuck?
I just told you, man. DoorDash, man, you can pick it up from a nigga house, man. I went to a nigga house the other night, man.
I don't drop my shit at the door.
Man, I put up to a nigga house at 10 o'clock at night. They still slinging food.
Yeah.
And it was good. Fresh out of nigga house.
I low-key
Fresh
want
out the spizz out.
low-key want the deets on that.
Yes, I'm for real. Y'all bullshit. Man, they got Uber Eats. Uber Eats got all that shit. That shit the new wave, for real. And they just got regular niggas like us driving that shit to you.
What makes that niggas trying to eat, man?
They trying to get them some money.
And while you playing, man, them niggas is the ones who scamming. You gotta think. Niggas going to get it, cause boy, all them grands of coin. If you Uber Eats, get you a little dub. Niggas like, man, I've been working Uber, man. Pandemic, I can't do nothing. Niggas put that shit in catching a hover.
For real.
For real.
Oh, my mama. What? Niggas is catching
working day one.
Niggas is working their ones on them PP. Shit,
What you talking about? Hey, man, so we got the icebreaker tonight, man.
Icebreaker.
We're going to start it off with you, man. We're going to start it off. Gang. Listen, do toys make sex better?
Ooh. Wait, who we talking to? Trey Songz?
Yeah, Trey Songz.
Okay, Santi. Do toys make sex better?
Okay, so let's just be honest here.
Yeah.
I really don't have too much history with.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I be feeling a little like, I don't know.
Scared? You scared?
I just.
I was like, or make you feel like you too much of the porno or something. Like, this nigga got a toy. What are you doing? Like, it's made in China.
It's made in China. That's funny.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be more comfortable with it. But
okay.
It's just like, I'm not saying I haven't tried it, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like if it's not the real thing,
you like raw, good meat.
Right.
Okay.
This nigga rich. Quarter pounder man with cheese. She want the real meat.
You want the real thing?
She wanted one of the Mondo burgers that the mom make at the house with the ground beef and shit.
With the green peppers hanging out that motherfucker.
Nigga Eddie Murphy said, man, I want that burger. I want a McDonald's burger, man. You want that weak ass burger.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It ain't funny.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you
just like
with
the
your
real
partner,
thing. The toys ain't really.
Like,
never had your partner never used a vibrator on you while y'all was having sex? None of that?
No, I don't know. Maybe I need to.
Yeah, you gotta get you an older nigga.
See,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go next. I'm using the toys. That shit that shit make your bedroom a little bit better.
And I've heard definitely
telling
that
you
it
it
does
do.
what it does.
It does.
You know.
Your girl
You
walking
ever
around
heard of
smiling
little
for
rose
2-3
that's
days.
made in China?
Oh yeah, that rose undefeated.
You got a rose?
I definitely heard of a rose.
Do you have a rose?
Yeah, she got
You
it.
in China, you catching them roses for a while. We really need some of these bitches back in America.
No, seriously.
I'll sling them for you. Ship them
like,
over. I'll run it for you. I'll run it.
Yeah, that shit like $60. The roses like a 60, and then they got
Yeah.
the ones that, bro, I'm on into the roses.
The price range can range between, 40 to 75
Yeah,
quick.
fact.
Easy.
Yeah. But
But
you
the
get them
ones
over
that
there in
got- they got
China
the
for like probably like $7, $8.
Oh.
Lord, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan of the rose, man. Whoever made that motherfucker,
Yeah.
it definitely spikes your bedroom, man.
I got two roses.
You got your
at the
girlfriend
spot.
turning on Netflix back and forth and like, man, ain't nothing on TV, man. That shit keeps
I
for real.
got
Trying
the
to tell
one-
y'all,
You got the
man.
one rose that just sit and got the different joints that both.
The
You got
different
the one
part-
rose
the
that
different
come up
levels.
and and it touch a little more.
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 4 of them roses, but them roses them shits is deadly.
Especially if you can work it yourself. Like if I'm working it on you, we got some nice things.
If you can work it and still
What you gonna
I'm
do?
hating because I'm a complete opposite. Like I'm with all that shit, and my nigga is older, but he's so traditional. He's like, oh no.
Hey, mine too.
Shut up.
I'm nice.
He ain't even there.
I'm
Shut
nice.
up.
It
I'm over
don't got
here.
nothing to do with that. Look. Hey, look. It don't even got nothing to do with that
So
though.
traditional. He's like, oh no, I don't want to use those. I'm like, I'm young, so I'm thinking like, okay, my
I ain't
nigga
gonna lie.
got an age difference. He finna teach me some shit. I'm like, yeah, man, let's do. So I'm like, man, let's do this, let's do that. He like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm with the shit. I'm like, what's up? Like, what you want to do? What's up?
32-year-old. I ain't gonna lie. I'm giving you, hey, look, I'm slanging that thing too, but listen, ain't nothing like that. The toys make your sex life better.
Here it is.
It do. It do. I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you, I'm talking about, like.
I never had,
Go ahead. We talking. This that nasty. That's what we do on our podcast. We kick a little shit. This like the fun part. Then we get some real shit.
This may sound crazy, but like, I feel like if you use it too much, like, can it like make your stuff not as sensitive? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
you
if
do
you
it all the
always,
time.
like,
You
You do it all the time.
You don't.
Like I said, like this tonight, I might use the toy. Today, I might grab a bottle of water and pour it on your back and some shit. You just gotta be spontaneous. Sex is supposed to be spontaneous. That's what turn your girl on. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Sex
Like,
store got so much shit.
see, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I just be up in there and
I want to do this to my girl. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to buy them drawers and go out somewhere and be hitting the button on her ass. Yeah, I'm ready for that. That's my next move. I'm working that one. I'm about to go get me some of them shit. For real. I just like shit like that. I mean, like I said, when you're in a relationship with people, man, you gotta, like, if y'all gonna be together forever and you don't want.
See, I think that's okay. Like, when you're in a relationship, explore all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go on a date though. I want to go on a date like we at the club. So I just want to hit the panties like. For sure.
Control them,
You
you
can't be
know
in
what
the
I'm
club
saying?
because you already be flirting. You already be quiet.
30 minutes.
So you gotta be ready for all the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. But that's what keep your home, like, you know what I'm saying? That keep y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all just still doing it the same doggy style, missionary, slap her on the butt 2 times, the shit get kind of boring.
You lucky you got a small child because I got big kids.
Oh no, what?
And
my daughter come to the. Hey, what I told you, we on the time clock, dog. Let's be real with you. Me and my girl might have to get it into the closet some nights. My daughter come through that bitch like, look, I'm sleeping in boo. Kid, that bitch like she the police. I was start calling her Nat Patrol. She opened that motherfucker, no knock rule, no nothing. She comes to that bitch, boo. That's good. Get right to bed. Hey, look, I'm telling my girl up now. I said, boy, I'm glad we just got done.
Right?
My daughter come through that motherfucker like the Paw Patrol, man. What's up, man? Flashlight in one hand and the scissors.
Nah, yo.
Over the door for a day.
Yo, I got big kids. And they
be
be like, Mama, was that you and Dad? I'm like, what the fuck was you doing up? Like, nigga, this is like 12,
Oh,
11.
that's a
Yeah.
question.
You ready for that?
All be
You ready for that?
like, yo, you supposed to be in. But they be like, I thought I heard something. I
We
be
was
like,
into wrestling, man. That's
no
what my mom
way.
used to tell me back in the day. Me and Daddy was wrestling. That's what my mom used to tell us. Hear your mom in the breeze. What the fuck going on with Pop, man?
They too in
WWE, man. We in there wrestling, man.
These kids different.
Yeah.
They are. I got a
They know.
7th grader, a 6th grader, a 5th grader, and a 4th grader.
Oh, yeah, they know what's going on.
They know.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They already know. That shit crazy. I ain't ready for that one yet. I ain't ready for my daughter. Because she already bust in, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then at that point, you're going to be teaching her knock, knock, knock. Because if you're not,
Yeah, I'm
gonna get popped.
going a little fire me on. I'm going to start, but my daughter said that motherfucking do her not thing, so you got to get up. So we know, when you become a parent, though, you know you got your time slots. You got your time where you know she coming. I know my daughter coming like around 2:30.
I got my time slots to a T.
Yeah, you know. Like when you become a parent, you know.
Yeah, I know my time slots.
I love the kids
I
go back to
guess
school. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a parent, but I'm not a parent, so
When you become a parent, you'll get your time slots down. You
I get my time slots.
Yeah, get your shits down like, she coming back around this motherfucker about 3:30. We got 30 minutes to do this shit the right way.
You ain't gonna have no privacy.
Do this shit the right way.
No privacy, especially as a mom. You're not gonna have no privacy. I can't do nothing by myself.
I know my daughter be on my girl like hell though. They be
nothing.
Yeah, she be on her
Number
like white on
1,
rice.
Number 2, number 3, number 5.
Nothing
by myself.
That's crazy. That's
So
dope
even
though.
though
What about
so
you?
just
What
to
about you? You like you fuck with the toys?
No, I definitely fuck with it. Depending on the type of toy or whatever.
Yeah.
I fuck with it just to add to it. It's just
Yeah.
like it just adds something different. Especially like if it's something you could use and still perform while the toy being used. That shit just.
You wonder why Chanel being weird with you because you use the
I
toy.
was say you spend so much passion.
It's like
You use the toy. You wonder why she being weird with you. You know what I'm saying? Why she outside talking about some? For real, why is she being weird with me? I plugged the game up at her house. Why you being weird with me?
Go with it, because like you said, when you dealing with like
For real.
that same shit just get old.
For real.
It's like people get tired.
Well, I say
like,
your
yo,
girl
you
hit the
keep doing
goose, she
same
be like,
thing, you gotta
oh, you think I'm here every night? Why are you being weird to me? You told me you love me. You
gotta explore that shit and be open to though. You gotta, because the thing with exploring and doing certain shit, you gotta be open to shit.
You
so
do.
It's like certain shit might
That's
have
cool.
to have
Yeah.
still
That's
the
cool.
inside.
I'm saying I'm doing my shit like that so I can keep my relationship good.
No,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
should be.
Because
You gotta explore
if not,
it.
you get boring. Fuck. Your girl go to looking at the nigga on TV and she find a nigga in the street like that, then you gotta fuck both of them up. I ain't ready for that yet. I ain't ready to go down that road. But like, you been looking at this nigga like, oh, this the same nigga. I seen that nigga on that TV show you was watching. This nigga look just like this nigga. You know
We
what
don't
I'm
want
saying?
those type of problems.
Yeah, what a
We don't-
problem.
we don't want
man. So
those.
we just try to keep. You gotta keep it spontaneous. If you don't, it'd be like, oh, this.
You
nigga
gotta
the
keep
same
energy,
shit.
man. That's
Yeah.
just like riding the same roller coaster 1,000 times. You keep riding it. That could have been your favorite ride, but
You get
you
boring.
was like,
You
damn,
get
this shit
old.
don't do nothing to me no more.
Nah,
It's
nah.
like, I know what to expect.
Now I gotta
every
give my
day.
favorite roller coaster
Every
with a
time.
little spin or something.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little
I gotta
spin in
try-
it. You know what
You know
I mean?
And that's
exactly
what
how long
open
it's gonna
people-
last.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
3
what,
minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh shit!
Not 3 minutes and 35.
Not
No, babe,
35.
I'm not talking
No,
about
he
you,
know he
babe.
good. He's straight.
I wasn't talking about you, but I was just throwing that out there.
Nigga said 3 minutes and 35.
13, 14 minutes.
And you don't get it. What Bernie Mac said? Bitch, you doing all that? Give the nut and shut the fuck up. Do all the motherfucking noises and shit.
I got 10 more minutes.
I'm gonna bounce back in 10 more minutes now. Yeah. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. There you go. That's 24 minutes now. Shit, you better work with that. Boy, so you got a 14 piece with a 10 on the backside. That's 24 minutes. If you got, that's what you got.
I got that rhino in me.
Oh, look, he said that right. Nigga say he popped 2 pills from the gas station. It's going down.
That's only on special
He said he got that
occasions.
gas station pill in him. He might
Valentine's
fuck some
Day
shit
and
up
my
now. He might fuck up a handboard or two. He bought that gas station pill.
I sweat that goddamn.
Okay. I'm going to say if you stop by the Chevron and get him 2 gas station pills, it's going down. For real. That
these niggas that ride on it.
That right on him.
Well, I got something, you ain't gotta do that. though.
That nigga said, man, look, man, they got all type of shit, man. Because you got to cheat with the women a little bit. They don't get hired. They just lay there.
Cause I'm noticing it's different. Like him and we have 7 years in between us. So as he get older, it's like he gotta do more. As I get older, I'm like, come on.
Cause you peeking a woman when they get older, they get in their peak. They want to go for real all day.
He's like, man,
Hey,
go to
man,
bed.
chill,
I'm like, you
man.
finna do what? Boy, if you
You gotta wake them up. You gotta wake them up. Just wake them up every time. Wake them up.
Let my girlfriend.
What's the
For real. So man, I gotta ask y'all tonight,
Good,
man.
y'all got it. Yeah, I love y'all relationship.
Dope.
Yeah,
That's dope. I gotta ask y'all tonight though. So all right,
Topic?
so yeah, the topic for the night.
Okay.
So like when you got friendships, right? And y'all blow up off something small, like the blow up be small, but it make it major. Do y'all think y'all are like it was something already behind the blow up, like a small blow up that leads to something real big?
So it's like a big blow up that
It's a small, like a little small little argument, but it blow up to something big. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think there's some background hating going on somewhere. I don't know who is causing the situation to expand out of place, but there's definitely something that has been going on that no one has addressed.
Right.
And now it's just festered, and now it's a real problem when it could have been something that could have been talked about and not have to have a blow up or, division in a friendship or relationship. So it's about, communicating. Because it's
That's the key.
definitely,
The communication is the key.
definitely
part of
something wasn't talked about.
Right.
Somebody didn't speak up.
Right. That's real. That's real. How you feel about that?
I agree. And I still even think, even with talking about it, I still feel like it still be some dishonesty even in the blow up.
Right.
It's crazy that you bring this up because I feel like I'm experiencing something similar to this in a long-term friendship. And then we're not like blowing up because we never had a fallout.
Right.
But it's just like lately in the past year or two, we've been friends since like middle school. I'm 26.
Wow.
I married when I was 12.
Right.
And it's just like little things, she makes statements like, oh, we're growing apart, but that's not a bad thing. And, you know, it's just our lives took us two different roads. She's in the military. I'm doing music and
Right.
stuff like that. But I'm just like, we still are the same people,
Right.
you know. So it just makes me wonder, is it something that she's just not speaking on or speaking about?
Or sometimes people have a hard time accepting somebody's growth and development, and they're not the same as once you were in middle school.
Yeah.
And sometimes that, you know, that bond that you guys had when you were younger, they may not be able to relate right now because you guys are on two different paths.
Right.
So it's like, damn, I can't relate, so she changed, she different.
Right.
No, it's just that we both
I'm
got
grown.
two different
Can
paths.
I ask you a question
And
though?
that's
Ain't you
something
supposed to
that I'm
change though?
accepting.
Yeah.
Right, but some people have a hard time dealing with, especially if their lives are kind of just like, you know,
Right.
routine.
I'm saying, because we met each other when we was 12. Nigga, we can't be doing the same shit no more. Like, nigga, I'm trying to figure some shit out.
Right, but some
You know what I'm saying?
people
Like,
be like,
we
in
can't go
that-
play double
in
dutch.
that
That's
vibe.
shit I got to do over here with my kids.
And just to tap in with that, because, like, okay, when y'all met each other at 12 and y'all rocking, y'all could have been, even where y'all at, like, saying we've been this long, because y'all, of course, done went through a lot.
Right.
From 12 to 26, it's plenty of shit y'all done went through.
Right.
That's my
Experience,
rock, though.
right,
That's
so
the
it's
thing.
like, yo,
that's my rock.
But in the sense of, okay, this is where I'm going to take it with that. So, okay, now we come into being grown women. So now I'm taking on what I really want to do and go into, I'm still free-spirited to, I want to take on
That part.
being an artist and do this. Her choice was military. You still
You
damn
hit
near
it right on the
control.
head.
You damn near still controlled. So it's like, you ain't even really found, but it's like now I'm seeing this is my friend I've been with since 12,
Right.
and she figured it out, and she's still living. She's happy. We could talk. It might not even be real hate, or it's just like
Right.
I'm
It ain't
confused. Like,
that.
damn, we've been together.
And that's what
It's
she
like
kind
how
of told
you-
me. She was
Yeah.
just like, she's so used to everything being so organized and so in
Yeah.
control. So, like, now we out. I'm be like, yeah, girl, it's me. It's your girl, Jai. What's up? She be like, girl, don't do that. And I'm be like, bitch, I've been the same person since whatever. But
Yeah.
she's been in the military since we graduated high school. So, for her, now she's like, oh, no, you know, hi, you know, I got to have my, you know,
Yeah.
uniform, got to go back to work, got to be working 6 o'clock in the morning, we do the whoop, like, no, we don't act like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know nothing about that shit, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right,
but I
right.
respect it.
Yeah.
I just want that in return.
Yeah.
But sometimes people people really be having a hard time adjusting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they having a hard time adjusting with their own lives.
Yeah.
So to adjust to somebody else's life, and sometimes it could be something she doesn't even know that she's even doing.
Yeah.
So she's just out here just, you know, feeling her feels. And if, you know, I say, like, if that's your girl and things like that, be patient with her. As long as
Sure.
she not coming off disrespectful
Right.
and, you know,
Never,
you
never.
know, coming like, bitch, you fake, things
Yeah.
like that.
No,
Because
no,
sometimes,
no, no.
because sometimes people's perception become
No.
really twisted, and
Right,
they
for
don't
real.
even mean it.
Right.
But it's just like, it's just so twisted
Right.
because they in
See,
their
'cause I
own
don't like,
space.
'cause I don't
You know
like,
what I'm
see,
saying?
I can understand it, like, coming from, because, like, I know men, like, men, we argue about the dumbest shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that little blow up right there, an argument with a man, like, that's your homeboy. Like, we argue about sports. Like, my cousin told me the other day, oh, cuz I was over here in the spot the other day, it was me against everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's our egos. But, you know, like, sometimes with females, like you said, it could be like some little hating shit going on. You know what I'm
There
saying?
could be some underlying shit going on. But
right.
I say if you guys are communicating and, like, you know, you could be patient with her.
Yeah.
Because it may not be anything she's trying to do intentionally.
Right.
But also still keep your eye, because the
what I was
closest
gonna
people to a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
what they
be
say,
doing
too. That's what
the
they be
wildest shit, unfortunately, you know?
Right. They
So
do
it's
say
like when you start feeling that vibe that something is a little off, you need to be keen into that. Like, you need to step into that.
Y'all need to
because
talk. Or come to a,
you
y'all
don't
gotta
wanna
come
be
to a common ground.
blindsided, just be hating on
And
the
we
low, and you just don't know what
And
people
the thing is, well, when it comes to I can't speak for a woman, but just on the outside, I got a lot of women friends who come and we talk about it. Situations like, yo, when you feel that, like, yo, damn, it's an issue or something, don't be on some, okay, nah, we ain't gonna talk about it right now and just holding it. If you feel it and
Talk
you see
about
it,
that.
and it's the way you have to communicate to know what level, because your heart is already made to, like, this is my friend since 12.
Period.
So you ain't even thinking about the bigger picture. I'll be like, sometimes you gotta let people go.
Right.
But you ain't thinking about letting it go, because like this my friend since
Absolutely
12.
not
I'm
right.
rocking,
Cause
and you could be sitting
y'all
rocking,
closer than
and
family
it could be
down
so
there.
poisonous to
Our
your
daughters
shit.
are best friends. They didn't have no choice. Like, we're best friends. Our daughters was born a year apart. They know each other. They love each other. They call each other best friends. They be like, "Hey, best friend."
Right,
What you doing?
right.
Like, it's like
That shit can still
Really,
happen.
y'all just really y'all just sisters, and y'all just need an opportunity to talk, or y'all just need an
And y'all
opportunity to
doing-
give some loving space.
yeah.
Do it with love. It's gonna be okay. But
That's
at the
my
same
girl.
time,
Right.
like if
And
you
accept the different lifestyles.
Yes.
I was about to say,
and accept that shit
we
with
have
love.
come to a
Right,
point
you
now
got
where
to.
we
this
can
is
agree
her,
to
Yeah.
disagree.
she doing her thing. This is me. I'm
And
doing
we
my
not
thing.
changing
And we
the
dope.
And I love
difference,
everything
But we
about
dope.
what she doing.
We
I'm
love
not
each
gonna be
other.
like she
Yeah.
doing too much.
Right.
And I really feel like it's more of me. Like, I think it's the Libra in me that holds on to, like, needing balance. Like, I don't deal with change well. So, like, with the change and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, we used to be, like, thick as thieves. Like,
Right.
every picture you
Right.
see from middle school to high school is me and her.
Right.
Now, you know, we both got families. We both doing stuff and
That's
stuff
what
like that.
but that's a good thing though.
And it is. It's just something that I have to, I think, accept it for what it is now.
But
Right.
then also, you also have to think about this. Like, when we was in middle school and high school, what was we doing?
Yeah, we have no.
Shit.
Yeah,
We was
shit.
bullshitting
Yeah,
around. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
Right,
it's
so when you
easy
become an
to-
adult, that's why I say like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this,
Like, I'm gonna
not-
be real with you. Like, a lot of my friends that I met from, like, that I grew up all the way with, shit, we ain't really, like, it was like, we all ain't that close because everybody doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I went to school, nigga went here, nigga went there. Like, we all in different places. When we meet up, it's still all love and shit like that,
Right.
but I don't think it'll never be the same. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because some niggas, like, some of my old friends might be more jealous of this nigga because we be together all the time and our daughter's so close. Like, he would be surprised how many people call and say, damn, boy, I hate the relationship y'all daughters got.
Right.
Cause they like y'all daughters. Like, I'm like, damn, what you mean? Like, boy, I wish like our kids could have been. And it's like, nah, man, this my nigga. We be together every day.
Right.
Like, if we don't see each other for a couple days, that shit be kind of funny. Like, all right, this nigga acting like this nigga he on his own little move and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if our daughters don't see each other, it's definitely they are caught. They what's up? You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
hello.
So like,
And you gotta put all that shit aside because
Side
it
to
ain't
it.
about us no more.
Right.
These little girls, they have to see each other.
Period.
My daughter go to saying she want to see Natalie. I ain't talking to man. You got to go see Natalie.
right.
Yeah, you gotta go see
Like that shit is over with. It's not no.
So-
That's what people got to understand. It's like, yo, when it comes to what is bigger purpose, you got to understand the bigger purpose, the bigger picture, the end goal. Fuck all that other shit. Cause pride to kill motherfuckers.
Sure will.
It's like, yo, if you got somebody who real with you in your life and you understand them and know, nobody in this room, I don't give a fuck if we twins or whatever, nobody got the same perspective on nothing.
Absolutely.
We could all look at the same. We talk about this something like, yo, this picture could be painted, right? We all see this. I could look at this and say, this means this and this and that. But you looking at him like, bro, oh hell no. He throwing up gang signs.
Right.
He doing this.
Right.
And I be like, nah, this is perspective of what
Right.
we see in this picture.
Right.
So it's like I can't fault you for thinking how you think. We two different people.
Right.
I got to be able to understand and feel how you feel, and let's cope or talk about whatever it is that we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people feel so bad to be like, you get a lot of yes mans and
Right.
yes one who be like, okay, nah, if my man ain't feel, I gotta feel how they feel.
Right.
Right.
I gotta be no. It's
Right.
cool to have somebody who don't feel how you feel.
Right.
Cause then when you go to talking, you need a nigga who, if I'm ready to crash out, and I'm about to crash out on bullshit, I need my nigga to say, boy, you a dumbass nigga, boy, you tweaking out. Why is you about to?
Right.
I need him to
Why'd you
tell
do
me
that?
to reevaluate. I don't need him to be like, hell yeah, we about to
We
crash
gonna
out, we
shot.
going.
Hell
Cause then
nah.
when I go crash out, he ain't even really want to do it.
Right.
He's sitting there like, boy, he's stupid as hell.
Right.
He just crashed out for
Facts.
what? But you
Right.
gotta. That's where you gotta be able to communicate with your people.
like I
and be
said,
able-
that's where you get your balance and your change. That's why I
Yeah.
said, but like, you gotta think about it. Like she said, when we was like, that's why me and him had a conversation. Yo, cuz, what the fuck? Remember what we was doing in our 20s? Yeah, nigga, we was wilding the fuck out.
Wilding the fuck out.
Every night kicking it. Nigga, I don't do that now. I go home. I'm going to bed. Y'all got me fucked up. If it ain't nothing serious, it ain't got, man, what's up? What we doing?
Right, different.
If a nigga don't make, because I tell people this all the time, men don't never make up their mind where they going out. That shit, we get together and we just, y'all playing that shit.
Right.
Girl, like, yo, we going to Visions.
Yeah.
We gonna go get some food. Then we gonna pop up over here. We gonna go. Y'all night planned out for the whole night. Niggas be like, oh, y'all niggas end up, yeah, niggas, the strip club was not on our mind. We was just sitting here and we were like, fuck it, we want to get something to eat.
Yeah.
That's how it be. You get what I'm saying? But like, women, y'all should be planned out. You get what I'm saying? So, like, think about it. When you was in your, like, when I was in my 20s, man, I was in college. I was running wild. I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't to think about a longevity with nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because we were just living for the moment. You get what I'm saying? So like, as you get older and you become an adult and you get kids and all that shit change. So she gotta realize that you got a family, you got shit that's going on.
Facts.
Y'all timing won't be the same as, you get what I'm saying? It's gonna change. You get
And
what I'm
she
saying?
has a daughter too.
Right.
She has a daughter too. So it's just being a little bit more open-minded that everybody's lifestyle is not gonna look the same, or it's not gonna look how it used to look.
Right.
Everybody's open to change. So
Right.
that's the key thing about that. Just got to be available for change.
Yeah, you do. That's life though. If y'all, like I tell you, like we changing for the better. You get what I'm saying? So everything is. You get what I'm saying? Everything is. That's
And
what
you
you're
have
doing
to
it
be
for.
ready to change.
Right.
It's like, yo, change is necessary in whatever you're doing and how you rocking. If you rocking with somebody and you ain't willing to change, if you think you're gonna be the same person throughout your whole friendship relationship, you might as well count that dead. Because your friend, all you gonna think about is because if your friend is prospering and moving up and they trying to reach different levels of the friendship and you just so caught in, I don't want to change, you're going to think this person is acting funny or tweaking.
Absolutely.
But it's really you. Because you don't want to change. You don't want to elevate to come. I'm trying to bring you up. I'm rocking with you. I let so much shit pass. You've been fucking shit up. I'm still rocking with you.
Right.
You feel like, damn. But it's like, yo, I've been hanging around millionaires.
Right.
They've been showing me this type of lifestyle. This is what I got to be doing.
Right.
And I'm trying to show you like, oh, you acting funny.
Right.
No.
You acting different.
I'm trying to show you what the fuck we supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
And then people, but they don't know how to adjust. And it be like, yo, when you got real friends, it's like, yo, you don't necessarily have to cut them off, but it's like, I have to love you or fuck with you.
No, like she said,
in
it's
this
that
sense.
love. It's
Yeah.
that love split. Like, you
That
gotta
shit
do
get
it.
real. It's like, yo, and people, because the average person ain't even ready to be successful. Everybody and their mama, everybody in this world want to be successful. Say, yo, I'm going to have this and do that. But success ain't just I got it and I can maintain. Because a part of being successful, you got to take on a lot. Because ain't no way you could just be the average nigga and just be rich and maintain your lifestyle. You have to put on and maintain this lifestyle. It's a lot of shit you have to adhere to, shit you got to do. It's a lot when it comes to success. Ain't no joke. Because if it was just easy for success, bitch, everybody around this bitch would be rich.
Yeah, right.
So it's like it's certain shit you have to do and maintain to keep this. So if you can't bring nobody on the same page as you and get them to understand and live, or even to understand, like you might not even be ready to come and be on my page, but at least you understand, like, yo, these are the pages I want to work. I still want to be around.
I respect.
Right.
I
I could
respect the
fuck with
pages
you,
he's
yeah.
on.
Right.
I could fuck with you because
Right.
you know, but you got people like, nah, I ain't on that. I don't want to, and then be mad when you skyrocketed and then be like, oh, he changed. No. You the fucking dickhead. The fuck is you talking
You
about?
have to
wanna
change.
still be on
You
the
got
same
to.
You want it
bullshit.
to be comfortable. And a lot of people like to be comfortable.
Right.
Because change is
And
going to
content.
cause them to not be comfortable. I was listening to one podcast by this like Indian philosopher, and he was talking about
Please
like
give it to me. You got to find
He
it
was-
and let me know because I fuck with them podcasts.
Me too.
it was really good, and he was talking about change. And he was talking about really quick like a lobster. If a lobster wants to move on and continue his life, he has to get out of his shell. Lobsters change shells. And if you're not willing
that's
to
crazy.
get out of your shell to expand and level up your life, then you're going to outgrow your shell, and your shell's literally going to crush you and kill you. And that's what happens to lobsters. So only the brave and the ones who are like who have a sense, which is mind-blowing, that lobsters have to go through the sense of, do I want to elevate or do I want to stay content and be in
Damn,
my
I never
shell
heard.
and
That's
die?
dope. That's dope. That's crazy.
So it's like, if you want to grow and you want to succeed and be successful, you have to have that willingness to say, listen, I have to step outside of myself to find something and get something better, because I know that once I'm there, I'm going to level up naturally.
Damn.
And
You know how scary that fucking gotta be?
Yeah,
Even as a
'cause the
fucking
lobster's
lobster.
going to be
Because if I
naked.
leave this
Right.
shell,
no, sure, he gonna
He
be
get
able to
eight. He
keep
get
it
eight.
in,
No,
running
leaving your
around
shell,
the
you get
ocean.
eight. You get eight. All type of
It's
shit.
done.
That's
He's
it. That's
finished.
crazy.
That's
He's
crazy.
finished.
And
So
see,
he has
we
So
to-
he
look
got
at
to
it.
leave. And you know what? That's his comfort
Yes.
zone.
He
And
has
that's
to
what I'm
leave
saying.
That's the
that
crazy
shit.
So
shit.
we
Yes.
That's
look
his
at
comfort
this-
zone. So we're not even looking at it like, nigga, this is his comfort
This is
zone.
his home. This is home. He has to leave it.
Bro,
and
we
be
look at it
naked.
as humans and be like, okay, leave his shell, boom, but as a lobster, you looking like, bro, I leave this bitch, it's over with.
Right.
Over,
Bitch, it's a wrap. Bitch, my uncle, my grandma, everybody lives staring in their shell.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm leaving this bitch for.
And guess what?
The whole life they lived and did what they did.
My cousin Twan tried to leave his shell. You see what happened to her? They got 8, man.
And they ain't leaving that bitch, so you leave this. That shit's crazy.
But
you gotta leave
guess
that
what,
shell,
though? But
bro.
that's so crazy because,
Damn.
like, we say that now, like, how many people we know never, like, seen shit? So, they, like, do you outgrow the spot that you in? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or this is your comfort zone?
But even if you haven't seen shit, like, hopefully there's something in you that's like, I want to see something. I know
different.
I don't know it all.
Right.
So I know there's more out there for me to see. I know there's more out there for me to learn. So some type of inclination, some type of something in you to say, I know that there's more and wanting to see what is more.
Santi,
That's
the
the
key
difference.
to that to be is for niggas who ain't seen shit. That
Right.
should be the whole thing.
Right.
Like it's a whole world. You ain't seen shit. Should be like,
I
what
want to
the
see
fuck?
some
I got to
Listen,
see.
I
You got
know
friends
some
right there
people that
do that.
No, I do
Them
too.
niggas is content and come
yeah.
them lobsters. I'm starting to
Yeah.
call niggas
Oh,
ni
yeah.
hao lobster.
Yeah.
Ni hao
Lobster.
The fuck is
Get your
you
lobster ass
talking?
out of
Ni hao
here.
lobster.
For real. They
Ni
don't
hao
wanna, man,
lobster.
I
You
know,
wanna
we know
stay
some
in
niggas
your-
that's like that.
Niggas don't want to
They
go
comfort
no
zone
fucking
is
way.
where they at.
Yes.
Like, they could go somewhere else, and if it don't work out, boy, I'm going right back to the spot. I know when I get up there, I'm better work my one, better move how I want to. That ain't life. I don't think that's life.
No.
And I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I'm not always that person that's like, oh, yeah, I'm finna jump with no head out. But at the same time, I'm that person that's like, oh, I'm scared, but I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm nervous, but I want to do it.
But there's a
That's
difference.
me.
But look, but that's good because there's a difference. Like Will Smith in one of these movies, he said, there's a difference between fear and danger.
Yeah.
There's a complete difference, and I believe that's true. Fear is going to stop you from doing what you want to do. Danger is going to allow you to be strategic in how you move and what you're doing. Because now it's like, okay, I know this shit gonna be dangerous, but I can move through it.
Just like
Now, if
That's
I'm
dope. That's
scared,
crazy.
I'm not going to be able to go anywhere because I'm already stopping myself from even seeing what the danger could possibly be.
right. Hey,
Not
it's
knowing
crazy.
every
It's
day you
crazy
wake up
words
and
be having
go.
to, because I heard somebody say it's crazy. He said, envy and hate is different. 'Cause
That's a big fucking
envy,
fact.
Envy is like a nigga that's hating like right by you and see your every move and all that. That's a nigga that envy you. But most people that hate on you, they hate on you from a distance. So you never, a lot of times you don't even get to hear that shit.
No,
but a
no.
nigga that envy you,
That's
it's like he
a,
right in your,
you
he
need
right
to watch
there.
out for
Yeah.
a nigga that envy you because the nigga that's hating on you, we'll catch you later.
You never
This
will see him.
right here is too
That's why I say
close.
words be having
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? It be sounding similar, but they be different value and shit. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
For real, that's crazy. That's
For
crazy.
sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That envy and hate shit deep though.
Nah, for real.
That shit different because you can have niggas. That shit deep.
Nah, because you got to think about it. How many niggas envy you that hang around you?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, envy you that hang around you.
Hate,
like,
hate
not,
ain't even really the issue.
right.
Like, especially
Because you don't give a fuck about hate.
When you come to
'Cause
being
you'll never
a
hear it.
star or what, depending on your profession or what you do,
You don't get
hate
hate.
ain't even really no issue. Cause
But then my question would be, it's like, why you mad? Why you hating? All this good energy around you, like,
ask
why
yourself.
you hating?
It's a
Let me tell you,
it's a
let me tell you something.
self-reflection
So it's like, yo, because you will never be able to answer that question when you ask why you mad. Just like, yo, this sort of off topic, but it's like, okay, we see people or rapists, molesters who do shit to kids, right? And we say, how could you do that to a fucking child, right? You say, because you could never in your right mind think to harm a child or do that, right? So you could never be in this person's mindset to do it. So these people who doing that, you will never understand it because you can't think how they think.
Right.
So it's like when they hating or they doing this certain, these people are different.
They
These
different.
people ain't, you could never understand it. Like when I
Right.
see people who are like, yo, how? Because as a man, it's like, bro, touch a little girl. How you, like, you, how as a man? But it's people out here who think and they different, weird,
different. They-
mindset is different. I would never understand it because I can't think like that.
Right.
Can't relate.
So that's a part of just I can't be everybody. I was, yeah, go ahead, yeah. I was designed and created myself to be me.
Right.
Like, regardless of whatever it is or who I rock with, my best friend, how we relate or how equal we are or whatever, we could never be the same individual up
Ever.
and down
Right,
ever.
right.
I don't give a fuck how much we agree or what we kicking. That shit is bullshit. If a nigga is every day on the same shit, boy, you a liar, nigga.
Right.
Right.
You know you won't rock it with me how I like, boy.
Right.
And if a nigga gotta keep saying, I can't fuck with you, bro.
Right.
Like, 'cause
That's
it's
real.
No, it's no
That's
way
real. That's
we
just
could
real
be the
life.
same way. So it's like, yo, when you.
That's why you
she
said everybody
action
got their
and
own.
hate,
They
you
own.
gotta be able to.
You got your own mindset.
It's perspective. Perspective is the biggest. It's perspective, accountability, and fucking consistency is some of my 3 favorite words I like to use. Because perspective is everybody has to have their own eyes. Like how I said with the picture shit. We can all look at the same picture and look at it differently. Perspective is a major key because it's like what we thinking about or what our view of whatever we looking at is just this is my thoughts. And I shouldn't feel that I gotta hide how I feel about this to try to adhere or be on the same page with y'all. I should be able to speak freely on what I think about this and it should be accepted. Whether we agree or not. Yeah, so then with fucking accountability, even though I said this, I gotta own my shit.
Right.
Ain't no way nigga be like, bro, you tweaking. Y'all on
Hell no.
hell nah. And then consistency, I'm the same nigga every day. When I wake up and go to sleep, every day I go chill with Rich, I know what we on. Mariah, I see you. Every time every time, whatever we doing is love. Niggas know when I wake up and go to sleep, Rich is the same nigga. It ain't nothing different, ain't nothing new. Regardless of what it is, I know what they expect from him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key. I feel like that's a part of a nigga makeup, man. Your whole fucking build up is them type of. Everybody can have their own shit or what they feel, but that's what I'm on with mine. Like.
And it's crazy that you bring up perspective because that's how I had to change it. Like I used to feel bad for a while because outside of my best friend, I couldn't really attract or attain other female friends. And for a long time, I felt like it was something wrong with me.
Right.
I was like, what's wrong with me? And why, you know what I mean? I know I'm cool. I know I'm this, I'm doing that. In some ways, I might
See
seem
certain shit
green,
around
I
you.
might seem this. But then I started thinking about it and I started having conversations and I started changing my perspective and thinking that instead of thinking something wrong with me, maybe the universe or God is trying to protect me from everybody else.
Right.
Because I consider myself, and a lot of people that is close to me and know me, consider me to be genuine. Like other people feel the need to. It's not that I'm what's the word? I guess gullible for the lack of a better word.
Right.
But I literally try to treat people how I want to be treated.
No,
you know
that's
what
real
I mean?
shit.
Like,
That's real
if
shit.
you're nice
That's
to me, I'm
life.
gonna be nice to you. Like
Right.
I'm like that, and some other people take that as being like green or like nah. I don't
So why do you think you haven't found like more female friends? Like why like what do you think it is?
I don't know. I mean, cause I just feel like I been wanting to go out, but see, for me, I'll go club and stuff like that, but that's not me.
Right.
Like versus going to a lounge or something like that, I like doing activities.
Right.
I want to go horseback riding. I want to go play the arcade. I want to go, you know what I'm saying? Especially in Atlanta, a lot of girls, women, they're not on that. Yeah. So it's like, girl, what you? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I look like this, you know what I'm saying? But I really just, you know what I mean? I want to have fun. I want to do some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
going to the club and the lounge and all that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that should be boring.
No, it's cool when you want to twerk and all that every now and again, but to do that all the time and that's all we do when we hang out. Nah. Like, I want to do some shit.
It get old. It's repetitive.
I want to go to the winery. Yeah. I want to I like to do activities, and I haven't really met anybody else that like to do that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's hard to find somebody that have the same common interests.
That's real shit.
That's really what it come down to.
I know. Man, you'll be surprised, man. Motherfucker like, damn, y'all niggas went there? Oh, nah, man. I thought about it, but that shit wasn't it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nigga. Like, but like you said, opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And it be a part of, like, where you associating yourself with. Because, like, you may go to the club, but in the club, you got your guards up. You ain't really even trying to meet nobody or tweak. It's just like, okay, I'm here. This ain't even really my comfort zone. I'm trying to have a good time. So it's like, yo, you got to put yourself in them spaces of where you want to meet and attract that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it be a part of what you want to do, too. You got to adhere to that shit. If you know what you like and what you want to do, even if it's just you going to do it, you have to go and do it. You can't think about everything else, man. Because one thing that's for certain, we got one of these motherfuckers to live, man.
Life.
Yes.
There's one life, man. And so you get caught up in... No, go ahead.
Oh no, we were just saying like Richie said he got 3 words that he by.
Yeah,
you know
it was just perspective, consistency, and accountability. Them 3 words that I stand on tall. Like, just perspective for one, because it's just like everybody is what they two are. You see shit how you see it. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody judge or tell you. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you think, however you feel, I can't tell you your perspective is wrong,
Right,
because
right.
however you looked at it and viewed it,
Mm-hmm.
it's just maybe different. You might even teach me something how to look at a picture
Right.
different. Like, damn, I ain't even look at it like
Right.
that.
Like I said, like
saying?
now
Or
you make
here's
like I ain't gonna lie, that perspective you gave about the lobster, that's gonna give me a different
Yeah,
perspective. Of
and that was shit was real. That
That's
lobster
real
shit, and
shit.
that was real, because it's
That's
like,
real.
especially with how the perspective of like everybody be in a shell, and not even necessarily in a shell.
You
It's
all
caving
grow your
yourself
shell.
in, but just a
Right.
shell of people don't come out
Life.
their shell just to express that. Oh, I'm into this.
Right.
You know what's so crazy? It's a
Living.
fucking commercial that come on. The commercial weird as fuck, but the commercial show mad people doing just weird shit. It's a nigga partying. They're like, yo, don't be afraid to be lost. If you're in the middle of your life, don't be afraid, because he got tattoos on his. He a dude. Tattoos. It's weird as fuck, bro. But it's just like, I could understand the concept of what they were trying to do. It's like, don't be afraid to be
yourself.
weird. Don't be afraid to be lost in life.
Don't be afraid
Not
to start an
understand.
adventure, 'cause
Yeah,
that's
it's
gonna come
like,
from
and
the
I'm
unknown.
like, damn.
You got it. Yeah.
I'm
you
looking,
gotta
because if
be
the
open
average
to
person look
that.
at it like, bro, these niggas on here tweaking, bro, Holmes' ass is on some bullshit. I'm
I'm
like,
like,
damn.
that pill.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
Some
hold on,
shrooms
this
and
is
some
some other
shit.
shit. But then I
Yeah.
just tapped, I'm like, hold on, let me just, I seen it multiple times, like, damn. When the key shit that stuck to me is like, yo, don't be afraid to be lost. Because it's like, yo, people, you go through that. Like, people, especially if you come through, how you brought up. Certain families, like, yo, some people stick straight to the script of what your family wants you to be, or if you feel like, oh, this is what I'm
Right.
supposed to do, or whatever. Like, we damn near programmed from birth. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what it
Yep,
is.
absolutely.
We all program how you raised. That's a program.
Everybody's
Like how you raised and whatever you
Yeah, for
doing,
real.
that's a fact. However your
Everybody's an
parents bring you up,
institution.
you're programmed to live how these people who taught you,
'Cause
your
get-
parents programmed
I ain't gonna lie, because you gotta think
to be
about it,
this
because
person.
we all sitting here right now. Growing up, nigga, you was either supposed to get a high school diploma, go to college, and you was gonna get you gonna get a good ass job.
Yeah,
That was the American
That's the
dream way.
standard.
And
That's
now that shit ain't. Half
Yeah.
the people who rich in the world today they got a high school diploma.
Right.
I
Ain't no
don't got that.
degree,
Shit.
no
No
nothing.
degree. But one thing that they do got is some certification in something.
Right.
No, that's a fact. And
A
networking.
skill. Some
Yeah.
type
No.
of skill. Some people got skill, but all of that 4-year degree and
That shit put you
don't
in debt.
nobody give a damn how long you've been reading textbooks.
Put you in
Facts.
debt.
They want to know what
Fuck
you
you
can
talking
do.
Dude,
Shit
right.
put you in debt. You gonna do all this shit. You going to a list to
And
a
I'm
nigga.
a teacher, and I'm saying this. Like, I'm a teacher. Yes, I did get my college degree, but I've also went through vocational schools and trade schools and skill. And if I could do it all over again,
I would do it that way.
I would have gotten multiple trades and multiple skills that would have accumulated to the time I was in school.
And look,
university.
and the thing is, what's so crazy? They're not gonna allow you to teach that to your kids. They go say, yo, go get this, and that trades and skills,
Right, but then
and
that-
fuck that. Because when you go to these classes, you looking at a professor who teaching you to go make, but they saying, okay, this is what we about to do. But this professor makes $40,000 a year. But you about to teach me. I got to be either
But
higher.
look, this
How
is,
you?
but this
What
is what
the
we
fuck
need.
is we
But
talking
look,
about?
this is what we need. This is why we need our own schools. And I know everybody says that. But a lot of people have to be willing to go into the system, see how they're operating, be able to understand the blueprint so you can duplicate that, but make it your own and make it for us, with our people in mind. And that's what we need.
I ain't gonna lie, school ain't for everybody.
School is not for everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
School
That
is
shit
not
ain't
for
for everybody.
everybody. It's
For
not.
real.
I hated school, and I ain't no dumb nigga. I was say, yo, through high school, I graduated here in Georgia. They gave Hope scholarships. You maintain a B average, you can have that. They're gonna pay for everything.
Yep.
I graduated high school and damn near lack taught like it, bro. I hate this shit. With a 3.6, graduated. They paid for on God, paid for college and get to college and was like, bro, this shit is ass.
You're not
What the
gonna
fuck?
learn
I hate it.
everything in school.
I
It's
smart as shit, and I
impossible.
know
You're
it is
not gonna
like,
learn
bro.
And
everything
guess
in
what?
school.
I'm one of them. I got a degree. But I'm one of them niggas, look, man, I'm not buying
And
no
that's
book,
hard.
none of that. I got to
And
go to
that's hard.
class.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's
Word
hard.
to
This
my
nigga
mother,
got a
boy.
degree.
I got a
You feel
degree,
me?
boy, and I ain't buy no books. Word
But
to my
at the
mama.
same time,
I
it's
ain't buy a book,
different
but I used to go to
because
class
these days-
because I learned shit better in class. Like, I'm more of a nigga to come in and be like,
Hands
But-
on.
I can write the shit down and all that.
At the
All the
same
shit y'all talk about in the
time-
book, let me write this shit down. And I
got my
got
book
it.
right
Like, I
here.
got this is my book. Because, man, I'm not about to buy this book and y'all gonna look at 4 pages. I learned that
Because
shit.
it's still a business.
Yeah.
These folks is still operating a business.
Then when I
So
go to sell this bitch back, you gonna give me $10. Man, you better stop
That's
hustling
why,
me,
that's
man.
why I feel like
And you gonna reroute that bitch next year and sell it for the same price you just sold it to me for. But when I sell it back to you, you gonna give me $20 for it.
But at the
Man, y'all
same
got life
time,
fucked up.
getting a degree is quote unquote safe because I look at my kids, right? And I'm not saying that's the to all be all. No, they're not retarded. They don't have no work ethic. And so now
No,
it's hard in order
it
for
ain't just
them-
your kid.
Go
ahead.
because I feel like in order for them to not have to go to college or not have to do all these things, you have to have work ethic to be an entrepreneur.
And
There you go,
this
for
is
real.
And I'm
why-
like, yo, me and they dad get on just on GP.
Right.
Get them $130 a month just on GP. I'm talking about we got 10-year-olds and up, $130 on their own accounts.
Right.
And the only thing they gotta do is shit that we had to do
Right.
for
You had to
free.
do.
Yeah.
Why?
For
Like
free.
they don't even gotta. Why they don't even watch their daddy wash their clothes? I don't even
Right.
put you out there. They daddy wash their clothes because they ass don't pay attention. We've been trying to wash clothes for 3 years. They ass don't pay attention. Know not to put bleach in fucking colors.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But
No,
we
it's
spend
that-
too
it's
much
that-
money.
it's
But
that-
it's a lot
No,
of
it's so
like
crazy
that,
though.
so-
It's hey, look, it's what they want to do. They do shit that they want to do. Like my
all
girl's
got
son, like
iPhones.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's smart as fuck. You get what I'm saying? He too motherfucking smart. He's so smart. He damn near too smart that he know how to work his one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got the finesse down pat.
Man, he know how to
yeah.
work his one. He don't like school though. School ain't for him. I don't think school for him.
because school ain't teaching them how to be creative.
Yeah, right.
School ain't teaching them
I don't
to
think
say,
school-
listen, you got a creative mind. This is what you can do. These are your opportunities. School is training you to be boxed in.
And I can
And I'm
accept
saying that
That's
for
a fact.
being in the school system, it's training you to be boxed in. They start you off at pre-K.
So where's the balance? Because my daughter, she like for example, she might say she don't like school, but she want to do music, and she's a singer, but she's not a writer. And I say, Peyton, you have to write your own music, and not to say that's what you have to do, because
You
we all
don't.
know
You don't.
you
You don't.
don't.
Yeah, you
But I
don't.
just feel like for
Right.
her to be 10, you know what I mean? It's the I can't come up with it.
Can I
and
ask
she
you a
cry and
question?
stop.
When we was growing up, where we wrote
can't.
in, we had cursive writing. All like, them kids don't do that shit no
don't do-
more.
they-
I do.
know how to
I
write
make
in
their ass
cursive.
print. I print that shit out. and make-
See,
because I
look, boy,
feel
you
like
one
they
of them
don't-
millions.
they
Boy.
don't
I
do
can
it.
remember a kid that say
So I
they
say
can write in
good.
cursive
But
and all that
that's
shit.
look,
I used to
honestly,
do that
that's what
shit.
you have to do to keep your children above the curve. You have to do the extra things outside of the classroom.
They mad at
you
me.
can't expect the school to teach you everything that you know.
Well, we
That's
live in-
where we get it messed
I
up.
ain't gonna lie, we live in society right now. I got a little league football team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they get up in the morning. They go to school from 9 to 3. I come pick them up at 4 or 5, and then I drop them off at 8 or 9.
What team?
Little league.
Little League, Georgia Raptors.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So listen what I'm telling you. If your mom working a job to try to provide for you, when is her time to come in and do anything for you?
Right.
It's a
If you're a single parent, like
It's
privilege.
not.
you know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
luxury. It's a privilege.
Like if you got like most of the time, like if the teacher don't hit your parent and be like, oh, he behind in school, then that's when your parent really get your ass like, hey boy, why the fuck
Right.
you ain't been doing that work? But she ain't really been just
But
on you because she
exactly.
working her one.
But let
Right.
me
She
tell
trying to
you,
pay the bills and make sure y'all provided for it. So it's like if you look at that shit, like it's a what's the name? I like. If you're not homeschooling your kids, you really with your kids probably like 2 hours out of the day.
And even if you are more
It's about
parents,
2 full hours, and 9 times out of 10, it's them you fixing them food to go to bed.
right? Because after you don't work everything, but more parents have to be comfortable with asking and expecting more from their schools.
That's for real.
So it's like, if you want to know what your child is doing, you need to have your teacher's number to say, hey, listen, Johnny boy, I need to know what's going on with Johnny boy in class. So I need you to, if you have time, I need you to let me know what's up. Keep me updated so we're not trying to rectify a situation that could have been dealt with easily early in the beginning. Now y'all trying to say this about my kid. Now I got to defend this and
Right.
all these different things when it could have been something that was small
gotta be in their face.
and could have been handled
Like why we
early.
live in Atlanta, and it's a perspective on Atlanta. Like if you go to school in the city, your kid ain't gonna learn shit. But if you move them out to
not gonna
Gwinnett
hold-
County or something,
Don't
they
do
gonna
that,
learn way
'cause I
more
live in
shit.
Gwinnett.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
they
hold
know.
on.
They say Gwinnett County schools are great.
They are.
But you live on the south side, your school ain't that good.
That's
like
true.
that's fucked up.
That- well, let me not
and
say
if you in the
that's true.
education
Because
system and
guess
you going to
what?
school,
Because guess
feel
what?
like-
Because
I feel
what?
like-
There's
go
two
ahead,
sides
go
of the
ahead.
coin. Really quick, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you have it. But there's two sides of the coin. A lot of the teachers think that the parents don't care, and a lot of the parents think that the teachers don't care.
right?
There's not a conversation that's being had. Now, when you're dealing with the teachers who know that the parents care, and the parents have some input in their hands, and because you guys do, and I'm saying you guys because I don't have any children.
True, right.
You guys have a lot of say in how these schools operate.
Right.
But if both of you guys feel that like they don't care and then we don't care, shit, then nobody
Nobody
cares, and
cares.
then the kids are affected by this perception and this miscommunication between the parents and the children, then that's where your problems are. But if you expect more from the teachers have to deliver. They have to deliver, especially when you're dealing with younger kids. Listen, send me a video of the classroom. I want to see what y'all doing today. The teacher got to do it.
That's why I say it's so fucked up, because when you take a kid from a classroom this big, I'm right here, this is my classroom, I probably got 26 seats. And then you send him off to college, where you put him in there, he like a motherfucking member. So now I'm really raping the system, because you ain't learning shit. If
Don't
you ain't
send
really
your child to university. Listen, they need to have a plan. There's only 3 types of students that go to school. One who's going to become a worker, one who's going to become a CEO, and one who's going to expand the knowledge that they already know. Or waste some time.
Don't leave the athlete out.
Right, or buy some time. They need to buy some time on life. So they go to college so I can figure out my shit. You need to have a conversation with your child in 9th grade. What are you passionate about? Start letting them get into stuff, because you could save time, money, energy, everything by putting your child in a 2-year program, getting a skill, whether it's computer science, anything, medical, whatever the case may be. And then after you get that skill, then if you want to go to school and advance that knowledge, let's do that then. But you're not about to waste my time and money because you want to play around. You're not about to be one of the students that's trying to buy time. You don't have no time to buy.
That's dope, because niggas definitely be, that's real shit. Niggas be buying time. For real. Because that's real shit. States, for real.
For real.
Yeah, for
because
real.
we need passionate people.
Nah, but like she said, but people also need to hear what else she said. If you're a parent and you got a child in school, don't wait for 2-3 weeks while your child been in school. Hit his teacher up every week and see how my child is doing. It shouldn't be your teacher calling you, hey man, you know your son damn near about to fail. And it's then like you won't give a fuck. And it's like, now I'm on him and I'm cursing him out. But
you know what?
That pressured environment. Now the kid don't want to do shit.
But that could be the difference when you say between the inner city schools and Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County, we get weekly progress reports.
In the city, they get weekly progress report too. They switching that motherfucker.
But that might have been the case because I'm a product of APS, and man, let me tell you, my mama, they used to be like, and I hated school. I got a GED. I had a baby at 16, and that's a whole nother situation.
That's dope. Tell me that story. That's why they're gonna listen to your R&B shit. They gonna make them sex.
They're gonna be able to feel and relate to what you got going on.
I got pregnant on my first time having sex.
Congratulations. That nigga dope. That nigga was a shooter.
A straight shooter.
That boy was good. But, your ass was fertile. You was ready.
It was beginning of my 10th grade year, and he was in the 11th grade. Fast forward, had my baby over the summer, came back. And him and I, we never been together again since she was 1 month. I went to Performing Arts High School, and we was going to school at the time where they had broken up all the schools into small schools in APS. So we only had 2 hallways. So he at the school like, I take care of my baby. I bought her this, I bought her that. I'm like, nigga, you ain't bought her shit. And that's, anyway, I'm like, nigga, you ain't bought her shit.
Roddy, chill out.
Really?
I'm like, nigga, you ain't bought her shit.
Right.
We beefing in the hallways. Okay, this was back when everybody was going to school out of district. I was on MARTA. My zone school was like South Atlanta. I'm like, I ain't going to South Atlanta. You know what I mean? Shout out to South Atlanta though. My brother went to that school, but I didn't want to go there. I went to Carver School of the Arts. So
shout out to Carver.
He was there. Shout out to SOTA.
Yeah, look.
And he also do music. I ain't put the nigga on map. But anyway, but yeah, and so we only had like 2 hallways, so we beefing. The principal could hear us arguing. The counselor, like it's bad. So that year was his senior year, was my junior year. Everybody was going to school out of district or whatever. So they was like, he is senior, you're a junior. It's gonna be hard for him with his credits or whatever. You can't go to school here no more. My mom, like, she ain't raised hell like she probably could have, or probably, like, she probably knew she could have, because she like, what the fuck? She the one that got the baby. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Peyton her with me. Right. And so I was like, at that point, I was discouraged, because I was in musical theater. I was in musicals. Like, I was really just thriving in school. And so for them to tell me I couldn't do that no more, and it was like he did, you know what I mean? Like it's like niggas was just get it easy, you know what I'm saying? Right. And so he got to stay. Get it easy, I had to leave.
That's crazy.
And I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to South Atlanta. I'm gonna get my GED. So that's what I did.
I ain't gonna lie, and that's crazy though. That shit crazy though, cause what she said, like I ain't gonna lie.
Instance of break a motherfucker.
My fear was me going to school. My dad knows whooping ass. That was my pops and my mom. That was my fear. So it was like, nigga, you don't bring no, like my dad, big ass nigga. To this day, he probably still can shake the room with all of us. For real, that's what I'm saying. But like, as like, they didn't finish school, so they wanted us to finish school. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't no sneaking home with that. You know what I'm saying? Like kids today, they don't got that. Like you
The
get
parents and the teachers
My
need to
kids
have
scared
really
too.
good relationships.
for real. They need to get
Like,
together.
it
They
is
need to. They
going
need to
to
start.
be-
They need to start a
I'm
group.
doing that.
They need to start a group. Cause you know what? I hate the perception of Atlanta is a dope ass spot. This shit is dope. I hate for you got to figure out where you want to live at and put your kids in private school where we got school systems open up every day. And you telling me my kid going to this school ain't gonna learn shit because they going to the school on
How
this
do you
side of
change
town.
the narrative though?
Because like she
But
said, you
that's
got to
what
put
I'm
it.
saying.
You got to combine the
as a-
team.
as
It
a
should be. It
parent,
should be in
you
the beginning
gotta-
of the. Like it's so crazy. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been coaching little league football like forever. It's a kid I pick up every day. I've probably met his mom twice. So I know what you're talking about with the school system.
Let me.
You know how many times they probably
I guess
talked to
I
that
have to
lady and her complaining or what he got or anything like that?
I have to
And it
re-ask
could
my
be
question.
fixed very easily.
It's deeper than that. It's just like a person that feel like they ugly. I'm just gonna use it as example.
Right.
If a person been being told that they ugly all their life since they was little, and now they 25, 26, 27, 30, and they have a person that comes to them they're beautiful, it's gonna take them more than 5-6 years to break the mentality that they're not ugly, that they're beautiful. So
get
going
that.
back to the parents, right, perspective, because if we're going back to the parents, it's gonna take the parents. If the parents is not in their mind feel like, well, shit, I'm not finna go vote. I'm not finna go vote for who in the school system or the superintendent or do all the things that really can make a difference because it's not gonna make a difference. How do you tap into the minds of a person that all their life have been programmed to think that this is what it is?
Right.
Well, let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not really a voter to see put that. I don't have to put that part of my business out there, but I'm really
No,
not
I
a
get
voter.
it.
No, I ain't mad at you.
I have my views about certain things, right? However, if your child is going to a public school, you're paying for that school. Let's not forget. So you have rights and rules over the school as a parent. And you guys need to utilize those rights. A lot of times we don't even know if we have rights.
Right.
We just think that if the schools say it, then that's what it is.
Right.
That's the say all be all is the school. When it's really not. And I learned that from living in China. These parents run these schools.
That's why they say Asians are
These
smarter
parents
than
run
us.
these schools, and that's even a lie. Okay, these kids go to school literally full time 9 to 5, some. So they're training their kids this way. They're not born this way. Okay, so it's a lot of training going on. Practice makes perfect. These are the poster childs for practice make perfect.
Right.
But these parents, they request a lot from the school, and these are public schools. Some of them are private, some of them are, public, but they're saying, listen, if the parents don't like how we doing stuff, we better switch it up because they going to remove the kids. And if you ain't got no kids at the school, you ain't got no damn school.
You got no job neither.
So it really is on the parents to really put your foot down and say, hey, listen, and even if they say, well, we're going to have weekly meetings, stuff like that, we know for a fact that we can't always be there. But if you're having a relationship with the teacher, especially the teachers that are very impactful in the education system, if you want your child to go to college or not. Have a relationship with the English teacher. Have a relationship with the math teacher. Have a relationship with the science teacher. Have a relationship with those 3 core teachers because those are going to be the ones that kind of have that make or break in the development of your child's education. Have a relationship with them. Listen, what do I need to do? Can you put a special eye on my kid? Because listen, teachers will do that. I mean, like for me, I'm watching all my kids because I have a passion to be in the classroom. But for teachers who may not and they just got their skill, they will really work with the parents if the parents are showing the initiative that listen.
I believe that.
Right,
Please
and
work with my
and everything you're saying is a full-fledged fucking fact.
It is.
But not having a child,
No.
or not nothing, you got parents who could know something is wrong and still, not even that they don't care, but just be more of, ain't nothing wrong with my child. This is what's going on. I ain't taking that like, yo, no. And what don't want to communicate or open up to knowing it's something like, yo, it may be a learning disability. They can't get, it be more of a, no, my child is okay. And the communication factors to get, because I truly believe what you were saying. I'm like, damn, because if we all could get together and be on that same page, we could run the fucking world. If we could
For
all
real.
be like, yo, if we tap in to be like, okay, our kids and parents to go, this ain't being right. We need to do this. But you got parents be more of in some.
Nigga, they happy they
You
son
got
going
hold
to
on,
school in the
no.
morning.
Even regardless of even that they
I wanna
going to
see little
school.
Junior today.
Hold on, but
Right.
Right,
look.
they be using school as a babysitter.
But regardless of if
Right.
not even that, just like, yo, not going to school, but more of, yeah, I'm going to send my child to school. But you're not about to tell me my child is acting up or he's bad or, because they might have an autistic child, but don't tap in that he's autistic. But he go to school and he's acting up and like, he ain't acting up. He ain't wilding. No, you, and they get crazy because they be pride of like,
But
oh, this is
honestly-
my child.
But honestly, our kids learn different anyway.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's a
that's true.
fact. But that's
like that,
but-
that's one of the things, and they want to say that our difference of learning is a
They
disability.
call it
Yeah.
ADD.
That's the problem.
And
Hell
that's
nah,
a-
nigga, you gotta
bro,
get sent this
learn
motherfucking
different
class. I'm
things.
bored.
And
I
I've
got
been on
ADD
that.
too.
I swear to God, I'm a firm believer of that. I swear I am. Like, cause it's like, yo, with kids and growing up, like, yo, you can't tell them like, yo, they may be slow learners or whatever, but it's certain shit that,
I had ADD.
like, my nephew
My
or
son, my
something.
son
Oh, they
had-
told
Hold
me.
on, listen to me. Listen to
I got a
me.
degree
listen
off
to me.
that shit.
I got a nephew. I swear to God, like his learning skills is different. But if you get a nigga a fucking computer or a laptop or an iPad, he's controlling that shit better than anybody in the fucking
guess
world.
what? And you know
But he may not talk to you how everybody else or do
Right.
nothing. So it's
And
like,
they may call it autism, but then when you really look at, he's a specialist.
yeah, and it's
And
different.
that and
The
and
Rain Man was that way, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's a specialist, and that's the thing. It's like when we put our kids in a system that is not molded for us, then
Right.
our talents and what we do that makes us different is gonna look strange.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called something strange. It's gonna call something that is a disability, and that's not the case.
Right.
Yeah.
So they want to get that check.
And disabilities is really, because listen, at the end of the day, what they doing? For people who got disability, what they do? They paying you. What they pay you? If you ain't worth nothing, why the fuck is you getting paid? Why you getting paid for a disability if you ain't worth nothing?
Yes,
But then
and-
now we gonna
You is. Your
we
Social
gonna
Security
water you
number,
down
nigga,
to
you
make
gotta-
you feel
you
like
got
this
Social
ain't
Security
that.
number, you worth
If you
something.
don't water your
You gotta-
seed
you
or
gotta-
make
you
him
gotta
feel like
be-
this person is like this, it's certain disabilities. Like, oh, of course, like yo, you can't operate in this type of way. But it's certain people, like it's certain shit. You could get a check and certain shit for it, and they will come strictly to be like, okay, this is just what it is. Like when we went to Disney on Ice last night, and we walking through the aisles. I'm so glad I didn't tweet. God, I'm glad.
Me too.
you
I
held
know
me
what you're
down,
talking about
bro.
too.
And we walking
We got
through
to wrap it up.
So we walking
We got to
through,
wrap this in. We got to wrap
coming
it up.
through, and Holmes, he autistic. I don't know he autistic yet, but we walking through. He's sitting there with his legs just crossed. I'm like, we trying to, this State Farm. You can't, nigga. I'm a big nigga. Like, we got to, and he just sitting there just looking at me like, I'm there. I'm like, I'm ready to say, yo, bro, you not about to move? His mom next to him had to grab me like, yo, sir, he autistic. Please, he not going to move. I said, I ain't even tripping. I said, I'm glad you,
Right.
because I'm like, damn. And it's like, I know people who are around who, I'm like, damn, I'm about to trip on this nigga. And Holmes don't even know. He just looked, this nigga looked at me and like,
He did me the
shit,
same
nigga.
way.
He like, shit,
he
nigga,
looking
get
at me like
back.
this. Look.
And I'm
He
looking
look
at
at me like this too. He looking
I'm
at
looking at
me
this
like,
bro, I'm
he look
like, bro.
Cause you know everybody
he's
see me, I look like a big ass
I'm
giant.
like, yo,
She hit me with it, baby. He not gonna move. You
I'm
please
like,
get-"
yo,
So
what
I had
the
to like
fuck?
really like, I had to really like walk over him.
Scoot, nigga, he had
Yeah.
to put your whole foot over.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
that.
I
I
had
had
to
to
step
stand
over.
over the nigga.
Had to step over
I'm
him.
like, yo, what the
I
fuck?
was
Because
like-
I'm like, because she seen it. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we coming. They getting all up. He sitting, he looked at me like, oh, yeah, all right. I looked at nigga like, yo, bro, I was about to tweet.
What you
She
did,
grabbed me
though,
like,
you
yo,
did.
sir,
You did,
you're
though.
autistic.
You
I
did.
said, ma'am, you know what? I'm mad I even got that energy because I didn't even look.
Cause we
to
had
see-
Disney
Now,
on
you
Ice.
look at the nigga, you could damn near like, all
Right.
right, he don't know what's going on because the average person, you see somebody walking through, it's going to be, oh, okay. That nigga literally was sitting there like this, legs crossed like, nigga, I'm watching Disney, nigga. I'm like, I said, yo, is he?
He did us both like
I'm like, yo,
that. His
he
side
tried
is
to-
up.
I'm like, damn.
Flip me up
is
and
he
down
just-
too.
So I had to walk down. It's like, damn, it be situations. It's like, yo, you don't really know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So
Like,
you got-
it's
so
the
you-
world
so
we
you
living
play your
in.
part,
It's just
yeah.
like, yeah, it's like, damn. But it's all about what you, because even with them, it's like, yo, they may be lacked in this area, but where they sharp at is
Yeah, turn
different.
it
Y'all
up.
seen
But
that
this is-
show Good Doctor?
No.
Ever heard of that? Y'all need to watch that. It's about an autistic person, and he
The
becomes
Rain Man
a
was autistic.
neurosurgeon. And they try to tell him that he's incapable, that he can't operate on people and all this and that. He has this one doctor that fights for him, and he's like, he's capable, he's smart. And it's just but going back to perspective, it has these things when they try, you know how they trying to figure stuff out and what's the problem, stuff like that. The way he just envisions and see it is just a complete opposite of how everybody else does.
No, that's the world.
And they be
That's
looking
dope.
at him like, well, how did you figure this out?
A lot of
He
But
talks
like you said,
different and everything, but
perspective,
he can go in there
Perspective is
and
the key.
operate on
He-
people.
That's crazy.
And that's what he want to
It's
do.
a good show. Y'all should watch that
Yeah,
show.
no,
It's
Yeah,
called
I'm
Good
definitely
Doctor.
tap in. So look, man, I gotta ask y'all tonight, man, because we had a dope ass show, man. I gotta ask you. I'm gonna start with you. What's your
Live
motivation,
hard as
man?
fuck tonight.
What's my motivation?
Yeah, what motivation? What motivation? What make you get up every day like I'm about to do this shit?
Ni hao.
Lemon pepper, nigga. Nah, get lemon pepper wings, man. I'm trying to figure out that full.
Oh, they doing that too.
They doing
Hey,
that.
yeah, they definitely got. Ni hao.
Yes, yes.
Y'all
they
hit
are.
the nigga with the
Nigga go to
bow.
American Deli, go talk about some knee high. Let me get a 10-piece lemon pepper with.
I'm
with a
going
large
to
lemonade.
American Deli
Yeah.
tomorrow. Ni hao. Nigga question me. Yeah, play with me, man. Nah, let me get them lemon peppers.
Honestly, I have a lot of kids in my family, and they're really my motivation. I mean, from newborn up until 21.
Right.
I'm a super aunt.
Right.
I'm a real aunt, and
That's dope.
you know, rich auntie gotta set the vibes for the kids.
Right.
Rich auntie, you heard that.
I'm here
Rich
for that,
auntie.
I'm
We
here
gotta
for
set the
that.
Ni hao.
vibes for the kids, you know.
And you dope. So you
Yeah, nah, fire.
so you got this.
You
got
want
the
kids?
sauce.
I do. I want a nice size family.
Oh, okay.
I want
Them
my
Chinese
kids to
got
go
good
to the
hair.
Same school your kids
What?
go to.
Chinese niggas got good
Nah,
hair.
my
Okay,
daddy told me
If they can't use their
there's
comb,
no
they can't
good
come
hair.
home.
There's no such thing as good hair. It's healthy hair.
My mother used to tell me if they can't use the comb, they can't come home.
I fuck with that healthy.
Okay, so
heard you.
I'm not worried about
Okay.
that, but I'm motivated for the kids and also to set an example for people who want to really know how to get it from the bottom to the top. And I'm still growing. I'm still making my way up, but I come from the west side of Atlanta, Georgia,
Uh-oh.
where a lot of
Oh, you
people.
from the west side?
I'm from the west side.
What
the
part?
West End, the West End.
Oh, you go to West End?
I'm
Yeah,
a West End. My
Oh, you know little
address
baby
was
them
West End Place. Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
was my address.
Oh, you almost close to Oklahoma City.
Yes.
You
So I'm from.
Is your
where
real
my
name
people
that?
from.
Your real name might be Shay Shay. You know what I mean? Shay Shay. Fuck you mean you gonna change your name after you left the West Side, man?
No, that was me.
After you left the West Side, you gonna change your name, man.
That was me. So so I am. I'm from my people.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
For
with
real,
you.
I'm from my
Don't
people.
worry about me, man. I'm
I
the
was
goofy
on the
nigga,
side where a
man.
lot of Muslims were. 'cause
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Muslim,
I know.
But I was definitely there.
Okay.
For sure.
You go to Jumar and shit. I just
Yes.
that's what it is. That's
For
what's
sure.
up.
But
That's what's
yeah,
up.
honestly, the youth motivate me.
That's
the
dope.
kids motivate me.
That's
That's
all.
dope.
So I know that sounds a little cliche, but they really do.
That's dope.
Nah,
Mhm.
that's all.
Miss Makeup Sex.
Oh God.
Nah, I'm just playing. What's your motivation?
I feel like my motivation is to. I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words. Prove myself wrong. That makes sense. I grew up. I've been through a lot of shit, and I had adversity. And I always, I'm my biggest critic. Me, like
Right.
even now, like people always tell me, like, "Girl, stop being so hard on yourself."
Yeah.
Like, girl, like, and so my motivation is to get to that point, like, to be like, okay, yeah, I did, because I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna feel like I failed.
Right.
Even though on the outside looking in, people will be like, what? You done been through this, you done been through that. Look at you, even now, like, you're it. And I'm like, what? This is not, I don't see it as that. I feel like I got a long way to go.
Right.
So what motivates me is to get to that point. Is to just to keep striving and keep, and my kids, they play, they joke, we close in the age and all that. But I will say that is one thing that I feel like they take away from me is that.
Right.
They cry, they quit, they do this, they do that, but they go back to it.
Right.
And that's me too. I cry, I complain, I do these things, but I'm like, I still gotta do it
Right.
because I can't quit.
That's dope.
can't.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. What's your motivation for the week, my boy?
For the week.
Yeah, well, today, shit, your shit gonna be the same. It's gonna be your kids and shit, but what's motivating you right now?
Yeah, right now.
Mm-hmm. You drunk?
No, I
No,
ain't drunk.
fucked up.
I ain't drunk yet.
Do say that.
We ain't went through enough of
This
this
shit, right?
So we gonna talk about motivation right now. Y'all
Yeah.
my motivation for right now.
All right.
But motivation on a high scale, my daughter for sure.
Right,
She keep
yeah, I
me
know
going.
that.
That's the one that
Right.
everything for her. Like I don't wake up thinking about nothing but that one. And just how the way a nigga move, it just be like, bro, you can't tweak.
Yeah.
Hold it down, cause bitch, you got to get home. Cause
Right.
that one don't go to sleep without me.
Right.
I'm talking about Bav and that. No, she ain't going to sleep without
Mine
Daddy.
think she grown.
Daddy, where we at? You feel me? So, but just
We
to
got
offer the
different
strength
mind.
of it, we talking about the week, the motivation, this shit, just like how coming
Yeah.
to kick it, and for y'all to be like, okay, yeah, we coming. That's motivation. Like, yo,
Right.
to see that we still, even what we doing, this hard. I appreciate y'all coming. Like,
Right.
this should be
Appreciate
the
you having
this the
us.
shit
Yeah.
that keep a nigga going.
Right.
My dog, for sure.
Right.
You know how we kick it. You feel me?
Nah, for real. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My motivation is dope, for real. My motivation is, you know what I'm saying, just to keep, man, building my brand, man, and hope somebody, see us and be like, that's for everybody that come on the show. Like I said, we do this shit for people to come on here, for, somebody to see what the hell y'all really got going on, and niggas fuck with you. So that's my motivation, for somebody to come off this motherfucker. Like I said, like he know I ain't really big on social media and shit like that. So when I see some shit like going on, I'll be like, yo, we close to something, because a nigga can't tell me they ain't come through this motherfucker and they ain't have a vibe and shit like that. So that motivates me every time to get somebody to experience a Fat Nasty podcast. You get what I'm saying?
Cause we really the hardest out, though, no cap. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold no
Y'all
nothing.
take care of
Listen,
it.
I'ma tell you,
you
bro.
got to. You gotta
I don't
make me feel
give a
good.
fuck
Y'all
where a nigga
different.
go, what a nigga got going on. This ain't no hate to nobody
Nobody.
else who doing that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody do. Nigga can front. Ain't nobody came through this motherfucker.
I ain't
And the
having
vibe you got, you not getting that shit nowhere else.
Right.
You pull up to any other podcast, ain't nobody kicking shit how we kicking in this love.
Right.
I'm talking we accommodate, we making sure you good. You ain't got to, man, motherfuckers offering you water and Starburst.
Yeah.
Bro, you hear me, bro? We got a
We got a
and
chef
this
out
shit-
there for you
and
when
this
you walk
shit-
out the
This
door.
shit ain't coming
Look,
off
I'm
no.
smelling it too.
This shit
Yeah,
ain't
we
coming
feed
off.
you, we
This
feed
shit
you,
ain't coming
everybody.
off nobody budget. This
Yeah.
shit really like this love, and we try to make sure it's family. It feel the
You
vibe.
feel it. You
Yeah.
We
definitely
kicking
feel
it.
the
This
vibe.
is
You
this is
definitely
what's going
good.
on. So it's like, just even with that, we try to reciprocate. Like, yo, we know what we give. We just be trying to get that
Give back,
same
we
shit
look
back.
back,
Like,
right.
For real.
it don't take nothing but a click. You don't gotta watch. We know we kicking it 2 hours.
Right.
It's been 2 hours. Nigga don't got 2 hours to just watch
Right.
something. But with YouTube, it's just a click. That shit play for 10 seconds.
Right.
Well, that's your support to us.
Right.
Show a nigga that's the main thing.
And that's everybody. That's
Yeah.
it. Like if you
Post
fuck with
it
somebody
up.
that got an
Yeah.
artist that got going on,
Yeah.
man,
That's
you can
what's
listen
hard.
to a nigga song for 15 seconds, man.
Yeah, that shit
And
is
you
a
might
play,
you might
bro.
fuck around and enjoy it and love it.
Yeah,
All these
for
artists
sure.
that's big right now, they ain't get big off of a nigga not fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with your people, man, for real. So like I said, man, we're on Fat Nasty, man. We gonna let you sign yourself out, man. Tell them your IG, man. Tell them where they can find you at, man. We appreciate you fucking with us tonight.
All right. Well, thank y'all for, vibing with me.
We didn't know how dope you was. Ni
How
hao.
you say goodbye in
We just say ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Okay.
We-
Oh,
we
ni hao all the way.
in and we ni
I'm ni
hao.
hao all week.
Yeah.
On my mama. I'm
gonna
gonna record it so
yeah.
y'all know I'm walking in spot. Ni hao.
Right. That's hard.
Why? Y'all gonna see the
Okay.
kid?
Yes.
Hey, you a dope individual. Look, we didn't know we had a little teacher in the
For
building. Look,
real.
she leveled that back on us.
Yes,
That's
yes.
dope, man.
I appreciate y'all. And again, Santi Rabani on Instagram.
Don't be hitting her up for the plug, neither. You gotta come through us.
Look.
Fat
We
Nasty
edited that
Post-
shit out. Y'all-
Edit that
Yeah, that plug shit. Niggas would not know about that one. Niggas would not know about that one because niggas
Okay.
would pay their way.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
Nah, we need you to make the money. Look, get the money, man.
Period.
For sure. So Santi Rabani on Instagram. It was a pleasure. Definitely check me out. That's SantiRabbani. Santi Rabani.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Go ahead, man.
Hey, yo,
So-
it's your girl Ajai. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at I Am Ajai Official. That's AJAI. And be sure to click that link in the bio for my single Makeup Sex.
Right.
Y'all go run that
That
up.
shit
It's
hard.
a vibe.
It's gonna have all y'all niggas wanna fuck up on y'all
Yeah,
joint.
just get in trouble
It's
for
a
2 days.
vibe.
So damn,
Like,
trouble
leave the
do-
refrigerator
don't
door and walk
tweak
out the
out.
house.
Yeah,
Just do some
don't
shit like that.
Don't do no bad shit. Yeah,
Just leave the
don't
refrigerator
wild
door and
out.
walk out the house.
Don't wild out.
Yeah, or
But
put
do
your-
something to make
leave
them
your
mad
dishes in the
and
living
play a
room.
jive.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get sent to the doghouse. Think you gonna play a
Yeah.
jive. Your ass gonna be sitting in the doghouse
That's gonna
listening.
be at your homeboy house.
Yeah, that shit gonna be all on your
do dirty house. Talking about, man, shit, let me come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck up, man. Hey, look, on some real shit too, man. Y'all niggas start going to our website too, man. We got a website.
for
Fuck IG too, man. We got a website too.
Yeah,
Y'all click on fatnastypodcast.com, man. Come to us sometime, man. We'll get you some merch, all type of shit, man. But y'all already know.
Winter shit, but listen, man. True story, G shit. I fuck with all y'all, but we the hardest fucking out. On my mama, boy. Ain't nobody fucking with us.
For real. And we give anybody a motherfucking
and
chance.
I love everybody
want
else.
to pull up, man.
I love
everybody
everybody else doing their
us.
thing. Ain't nobody kicking shit how we kicking it, bro.
Yeah.
And that's a whole fact. Ain't nobody.
So y'all already
and I'm
know,
going to sip
man.
my Clico, man. You hear me?
Man, y'all already know, man. This Fat Nasty Podcast, man.
That's
I'm
right.
one half of the Belly Game Boys. Me
Let
and
me
my
put
boy
my belly
Limitless
on your
Rich.
butt,
And we signing out, man.